Welcome to the second in a row, third for the week, march to the mountain from my neighborhood. We're gonna be marching for the nurses again, for the empire, for the empire, for the empire. For the nurses, we're gonna be marching for the public health care workers of North America, for the empire. For the nurses, yours truly. Independent artist, athlete, philosopher. Was a bit moody earlier. No responses, no cooperation, no sponsorship requests, no participation. But I said, hey, as I always do and have been, independent artist, athlete, philosopher, that my rent's paid, electricity bills paid, and I got food. And the crows are cheering for me, so I said, rock and roll. Gonna do what is my medicine and therapy of choice, and joy, joy, joy. Gonna put my steel toe boots. I'm gonna go rock and roll for the farmers, butchers, bakers, nurses, doctors, grocery store clerks of the collective North American civilization. Thank you, farmers. I just ate a good stew that I made over the weekend. Thank you, farmers, food security stocks with our beloved farmers of North America, and the truckers with the public security workers, public workers. We're gonna go driving in, and later on, just gonna go drive it in and out, in and out, in and out today, because I got a show for a cultural event. Gonna go with the greatest woman I know, my anonymous sister friend. Even if I make $1 million, gonna give her half. If I make $1 billion, gonna give her half. $1 trillion, gonna give her half. And encouraging all to work out, train, exercise. Working out, training, and exercising has been, is, and will be my medicine and therapy of choice. What time it is? Time to do some push-ups. Time to do some squats. Time to do some marching steps in these steel toe boots. 317. To the east, to the east, to the east we go. We're gonna circumvent a little bit. Hey, saluting our ambulance drivers, first responders. See that ambulance drivers? Somebody gotta love them. Let's give them some big hugs. Appreciation, and turn your heads left and right when you cross the street. Although this is one way, in theory they can only come to that way. But you never know in practice, right? People make mistakes. I make mistakes on the daily, and even today I made like 3 mistakes at home. I check if my hands are clean and if I got my disinfectant. And yeah, I feel good. Already feel good. I get outside. I have a few steps. I cannot stress enough and repeat and say, my brothers and sisters, your fitness journey begins today now as we march east to the mountain. My favorite place to meditate, rock and roll, work out. My fellow citizen, go some biking, good for you, good loving. It's super important. Encouraging one and all to work out, train, exercise as I go now. It's a bit chilly, but yesterday was chillier, so grateful, thankful. Gonna say my gratitude because I'm about to turn the street. Grateful, thankful that my rent's paid. Grateful, thankful that my electricity bill's paid. Grateful, thankful that I got food. Food and coffee, thank you, Hydro Quebec. Workers of the past since 1944 till today, who of course have made that. Yours truly has. Clean, zero pollution, zero emission energy that I'm utilizing to heat my coffee in these double trouble red, my favorite color. Look at these trucks, some more trucks. Give me a third one, put it right here. So I go with red, wearing red, green, and red. Red pants, red hoodie, and red scarf. Got triple red with the steel toe boots. And go Habs, go tonight, tomorrow. Big game yesterday, won, and please reduce the tickets, sports leagues, not just my beloved Canadians, Montreal Canadiens, Habs, but owners and players, and to the farmers and public workers, give them a little bit of free tickets, and we're gonna march now. Rapid pace, rapid fire, rock and roll up in desire. For the firefighters, butchers, bakers, and that squirrel right there, nature and fauna civilization, double trouble. Specifically for the nurses. Strike here in Quebec, and everything that I do is a fundamental call for a public-private partnership. PPP, support a dream, manifesting as the dancing goddess in the Dragon Kingdom. My dream for the rebirth, regeneration. Defense, coast to coast services, adding more services for the collective North American civilization. Service and security and defense for North Americans unite. We got that North American right here. Quebecer, Canadian, North American, and many past lives, many incarnations, calling for the reduction of the candies and the goods for this holiday season. For the children, children of the empire. Big loving. Big hugs to all my willing, loving allies and armies. Pledge your allegiance, legions, thou art family. There it is, a park and a truck. And that is a beautiful truck right there. And you got that building. I wonder how and when. When that building was built, by who, how much rent about cost. My rent's paid in the Dragon's Lair. I just left my Dragon's Lair. It's better than what I used to live, can't complain. Although I do want something better so I can have open doors and do more workouts, more dancing, and have open doors. I cannot have open doors. I would have Monday to Friday open doors for athletics, philosophy, and working out, training and exercising, and lots of push-ups, hugs with consent, hug like you never hugged before with consent. And that's the main message as I am about to turn. To the east we go, to the east, coming from the west, and when we come back, we're going to come back to the west. East, west, east, west. Turn your heads before you cross the street. Super important, just to double trouble, make sure that, of course, my security, individual liberty, my joy, my work, because I consider this my work as an independent artist, athlete, philosopher, Aspie with Asperger's, aka highly functional autism. I might repeat things. As a matter of fact, my anonymous sister friend just told me, of course, that to be careful because I already repeated things twice, 3 times just the other day, and say watch it, and I say yeah, you're right. Asperger behavior, Asperger's, and I'm an Aspie, lost friendships over the years, and continuance of employment and continuance of employment, several employment contracts, and blah blah blah. I gotta get rid of this. Thank you, public workers. Put it in the trash. Don't throw it in the garbage nor in the mountain. We got public workers whom we love, and our public workers rock, cleaning the cities, and my services in my neighborhood provide 3 services. One service is for the compost. One service is for the recycling. One service is for the garbage. We gotta thank those public workers, you know. Gotta drive it all the way to the It's okay. Thanks, bro. Thanks. Gotta drive it all the way to the mountain. I said thanks because it's left a little bit of something in the way, so he took it. He saw me, he took it, so I appreciate it. And looks like they're about to do some sports because they had the perhaps university sports. I encourage, it's Friday, so we gotta get that sports, we gotta get that exercise, man. And I said thank you because there was a backpack and he saw me and he was in the middle of the row, so he smiled and he saw me turn, he took it off. So I appreciate the effort. Otherwise I would have had to like circumvent it and perhaps go in the mud or jump over it. So I appreciate smiles, hugs I got, kisses I got first, trillions of kisses from the forgotten goddess, hugs with it, lots of push-ups, and gratitude 24/7 in the lair of the dragon. And gotta drive it east now. We're driving it all the way to the east. Driving it east. Oh, we gotta be careful for the red light. And turn your heads left and right. Make sure that you cross on the green so that you don't interfere with others' security and safety and pleasure. And as I'm about to go, of course, to the east, to the mountain on this special day, special Friday before Sabbath. I can't wait to get that ticket, see what the circus is about tonight. It's gonna be a circus, and it's gonna be full of a show, and I'm going with the greatest woman I know. But now see, I'm wearing shorts. Good for you. Keep jogging, smile, say hello, and keep jogging, do the show, do the smile. When we go to the mountain, we gotta get fit. Fitness, I cannot stress the importance of regular physical exercise. Super important. And right here, North American, Canadian, Quebecer, going on the east, going to the west. And we go all the way. Coming back, we're gonna come back west. We're going east, and vice versa. Right now, I'm going east. grateful, thankful on this special day. On this special day, Friday past 3 p.m. For the nurses, for the Empire, for the Empire, for the Empire special. Special edition, November 10th. Remembrance Day tomorrow, gonna do a special event, rest, and transcribe the Book of the Law, that 93, know who they is, pledge your allegiance, legions, thou art family. Said pledge your allegiance, legions. Thou art family, pledge your allegiance, legions, thou art family. So I checked a little bit of emails, a little bit of work, cleaned, did laundry twice, cleaned the floors, cleaned my room, a little bit of dusting, lots of working this morning until afternoon. Had a little bit of stew that I made on the budget. Then, of course, said, hey, I'm going to do what I do because I got time until later back at 8 o'clock is the show. So, financially struggling, open for business, this and that. This is going to stop me from working out. It's going to stop me from going to my second home. To my second home, the mountain. To the mountain. So I'm gonna put the steel toe boots on, put my red on, and drive it east and go to my second home and go say hi to the city, to the province, to Canada. Because from there I can see Canada all the way to Mexico, eh? Not so far as ocean to ocean. We got two oceans. Now I'm going east. I'm going towards the Maritimes. I'm going towards the Atlantic. When I go back, I go to the Pacific. So yours truly is right here on this universal pro labor love revolutionary centrist, calling all to the global dragon union. You know, it's money. What is money? Money is to buy, sell future options, put stocks. No, that's not money. What it is. You can use it as a speculative vehicle, but it's fundamentally to buy, sell goods, services and goods. Everything that I do is a call for a public-private partnership. And of course, now people are buying, selling, trading future option splits all the way to Wall Street, that way, south. And of course, now that I'm on Wall Street, he's utilizing some of it. And it goes our electricity from Hydro-Quebec go, it always goes all the way to Wall Street, all the way to New York, all the way to that Wall Street. Please give to charity this food security if you make $1 million on the stock market speculation. Monkey business, blah, blah, blah. Give 10%, 10% of $1 million is 100,000. All millionaires, billionaires, these North American Unite, Dragon Army, public-private partnership. $1 trillion budget, let's go rock and roll 7 years, coast to coast, Scorpio. Operation Scorpio. We gotta get it rolling, man. Gotta get a LOV, love is action. One needs a hug now. Hugs I got, kisses I got first. And turn your heads left and right when you cross the streets, left and right, even if it's green, and just for our security, because you never know, car brakes might malfunction, might not stop, might press the accelerator instead of brakes, so that would be a problem, eh? So double check for security and always make sure and stay on the right, just like driving for my security and my pleasure and somebody else's pleasure and security. It's always super important to be mindful when you step outside in the public. And of course, myself and Aspie, I'm obsessed about several things, one of it which is public hygiene. Please increase in hygiene in public. And of course, we got to double trouble drill it, you know, and we got to keep drilling and blah, 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 blah. Sometimes theory, philosophy got to be balanced by that, doing in action, you know. I'm a philosopher on the march. Yeah. I could always use hugs, love, double, give me love, love, love. My rent's paid, electricity bill's paid. Love I need. If you don't love, don't want love, it had nothing to do with it. Love by action. Give me some of that good love. The rock and roll artists, athletes, for the nurses love today. Special double love for the nurses across North America and all those involved, you know, in the hospitals. We need public-private partnership. We need a major infrastructure renewal, eh? Our public works, go public works. Changing the sewers and the aqueducts. We gotta give it a drive, man. It's a drive. And nature's changing, so we gotta get that drive in. And I don't mind, of course, winter. Yesterday we got a little bit of winter before winter, early winter, snow, and it was covered in snow yesterday in the mountain, and it was November 9, man. November 9. But that is a cool flags right there. Wow. That one is cool, man. Wow. Interesting flag. Historical flag. Flag of Canada. Flags I fly, man. Canada, US, Mexico, North America with the dancing goddess army, dragon army. What you buying, selling, trading, future options, first now. Wall Street, Wall Street, Wall Street. Somebody made $1 million today, give 10%. Millionaires, billionaires. It's got a global dragon union, man. My ideas, theories, philosophies is pro-labor and love. Universal revolutionary centrist. Sometimes we just gotta get that drill in, man, you know, and you just gotta put a foot in front of the other, and your fitness journey starts today now. That's what I always say, and I always say to everybody. And having lost 77 pounds, it's my medicine and therapy, you know. I've been depressed and suicidal, crossing Canada. Maybe see how many things I got to live for as a Quebec or Canadian. Personally, I do not consider myself, nor feel that I'm a member of a diaspora. I'm a Quebec or Canadian North American and a universal spiritual teaching student, philosopher who believes in reincarnation. I was born right on this island. As a Quebecer, I helped Louis Cyr push some horses on the carts, past life aside, and now it's 10th of November 10, 2023, or if you're a Telmite, there's different calendars. It's 1904, beginning of the year, but whatever it is today now, this moment, November 10th, 2023, we need to get a little bit of some vets, billionaires, finance some vets this holiday season. I want to see the vets well fed and finance them a massage therapy session or some spa, some good times, you know. Maybe a little bit of vacation. North American integrated vets, man. North American integrated vets. Public-private partnership, dragon army, blah, 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 blah. Need new solutions. There's the 21st century. I believe some of my solutions are offering the public-private partnership, and for the new institutions are organized, and all corporations, organizations, institutions. Turn your head left or right. See? Although that's one way there. Now we're gonna switch it to some French, you know. If I do, I just want to say my rock and roll gratitude again. Thank you, farmers, because I had some legumes, slow cooked, and I got leftovers, and got that food, coffee, farmers, butchers, bakers, truckers, and Hydro-Quebec, workers of the past, present, and the future. Credit them some rock and roll for the future, for today. Because heated my coffee and my lunch, and without turn our heads left and right, across the street safely. Just love these pumpkins, how they're there. Just 3 little pumpkins, four. There's one in the back. So grateful, thankful that my rent's paid today. Grateful, thankful that my electricity bill's paid, got food, and gonna drill it all the way to the mountain. My second home, my favorite place to work out, train, exercise, meditate. Turn your head left and right. Although that's one way. Well, that's one way, see? I don't mind winter, but of course, going outside, as I saw yesterday, only a few people showed up to the mountain. It was covered in snow, felt like a winter day in temperature and in feeling, because it was full of snow. Now the snow kind of melted today, but yesterday full of snow. You can see the videos, and of course, I love cats. Somebody lost a cat. I'll be on the lookout. Black and white cat. Hey, that's so cool. Black and white, red color. Red, my favorite color. So, black and white and red, I love that combination. Je viens de voir quelqu'un a perdu son chat, roux, noir et blanc. Puis avec un collier rouge. Fait que je vais regarder pour voir parce que j'adore les chats. Puis, je vais regarder voir, mais... Anyways, aujourd'hui, le 10 novembre, je m'en vais à la montagne. Puis, je fais la gratitude. Mon loyer est payé, mon facture d'électricité est payée. Puis, j'ai du café petit thé. Puis... je m'en vais à l'est. Quand je retourne, je vais retourner à l'ouest. La gratitude de votre artiste, athlète, aspect, philosophe indépendant rock&roll. J'ai payé mon loyer, j'ai payé ma facture d'électricité. Ma facture d'électricité, je l'ai payé, mon loyer aussi. J'ai du café et du thé. Puis la gratitude de l'infirmier, merci pour les infirmières, pour l'Empire, aujourd'hui pour les infirmières. Pour les infirmières, puis les travailleurs en service de soins de santé publique. Le service de santé publique de l'Amérique du Nord, Québec, de l'Amérique du Nord, puis du Canada, puis du Québec. On est nord-américain, il faut qu'on s'unisse. Côte à côte, océan, je m'en vais vers l'Est. Donc, je m'en vais vers l'Atlantique. Quand je reviens, pour aller dans ma grotte de dragon arc-en-ciel, depuis je suis parti de ma grotte de dragon arc-en-ciel. Voilà 44 minutes à peu près. Et je m'en vais à l'est. Quand je retourne vers l'ouest. De l'est à l'ouest. On fait le tour. Puis quand on retourne vers l'ouest. On retourne vers l'ouest. On s'en va à l'est. On retourne vers l'ouest. De ma grotte. Les jeunes qui s'amusent en sécurité. Ça en fait plaisir. Youth. Love the youth. When I see them happy, I love them. Quand je vois les jeunes qui s'amusent en sécurité, qui sont en train de rire, ça me fait plaisir. Laissez mes enfants qui soient libres et en amour. On salue les services de sécurité publique. Somebody gotta love that popo. Quelqu'un fait qu'il faut qu'ils aiment la police. Somebody gotta love that popo. Even the teenagers nodded, même là. Même là, il a dit oui, oui, oui. Même l'enfant, il a dit oui, ben oui, 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 bien sûr. Quand on s'en va là, je fais ça. Let my children be free, man. Free, happy, secured. Laissez mes enfants qui soient libres en sécurité. Laissez mes enfants qui soient libres en sécurité et en amour. Let my children be free. Saluting the firefighters. On salue les pompiers. Our firefighters rock, man. Les pompiers. Les fermiers parce que tout ce qu'on mange. On salue nos ambulanciers. We salute our ambulance drivers, first responders. Give them a big salute. Turn your head left and right when you cross the street. Tournez la tête de gauche à droite quand vous traversez la rue. And we drive it to the mountain. See, maybe they need some loving now. And somebody to save, first responders, firefighters, les infirmières. firefighters, the butchers, the bakers, the nurses, the doctors, the firefighters, the butchers, the bakers and the nurses and the firefighters, les infirmières, ceux qui travaillent dans le service de sécurité publique, des pompiers et des ambulanciers, quelqu'un dit, ils les aiment. Give them a good massage, give them something blah blah blah. Something blah blah blah. Want love, I got love. Vous avez de l'amour, j'en ai de l'amour. Love, I got it. L'amour, j'en ai un extra double. Love, I got extra. L'amour, j'en ai en triple. Not extra double, but triple. I got away from that smoke. Oh, my brothers. I know it can be hard, but God damn it, try to quit that shit. Essayez d'arrêter de fumer si vous pouvez, mais vous réduisez parce que vous êtes en public, vous avez le droit, mais je viens de recevoir un whiff, et c'est rentré dans le nez, moi ça fait le 10, comme j'ai l'amnésie rétrograde, je sais pas comment je fumais, puis si j'avais pris bien de la drogue parce que mes mémoires précédents, ben, sont plus là. My memory after 7 years, they're kind of no longer, cannot access memory. So I don't know if I smoked that. I know I have a few packs of cigarettes. I left over from a few years. Je sais que j'ai des cigarettes. Ça fait longtemps que je les ai, mais it's been a long time that I have them, but I don't really know. So, because I only remember this island. On se souvient juste cette île, puis j'ai une condition qui s'appelle l'amnésie rétrograde avec l'Asperger's. So I got I got retrograde amnesia. Retrograde amnesia is, of course, a condition that you can't access memories, which, from a certain point of an onset of the beginning of the head trauma or trauma concussion, it can be, or of course illness. Ça peut être une trompe crânienne, ou une blessure à la tête, ou une maladie qui cause, ou le début d'une maladie. Ça cause la condition. Fait que, on va vers l'autre bord. I'm gonna give it right there. My teenager children be free, man. Free security, joyful. Que mes enfants soient libres, en sécurité, puis joyeux. Puis chez nous en Amérique du Nord, dans mes provinces, puis turn your heads left and right, even if there's les piétons. Gotta turn our heads left and right, man, when you cross. So you gotta go left, right. Turn your heads left and right. On tourne la tête. On regarde, faut qu'on s'assure. We gotta make sure, man, because you never know. Brakes, the brakes might not function. Might press the accelerator and not the brakes, so then, you know, always check. Faut regarder. Fais attention pas que ça soigne. Tu sais, ça peut peser sur l'autre pédale, puis ça pèse sur le frein, puis pas sur l'accélérateur. Ça pèse sur l'accélérateur à la place du frein. Même s'il y a un piéton ici. I really love that building. J'adore ce bâtiment ici, mais il a besoin de plus de couleurs. Needs a little bit of color. But I love the architecture of it. Like the architecture, so big, wide, but I would paint it like rainbow. Je le peinturais en arc-en-ciel. d'un bout à l'autre parce que je l'aime bien, I like it. Our youth, man, it's their future. Canadian Armed Forces need to go into daycare, change some diapers, read some books to children, see what you're putting the uniform for. There's 40 million Canadians coast to coast to which our children are part. Pourquoi vous mettez l'uniforme? Ben, c'est les 40 millions, puis de côte à côte. Puis ça commence avec les enfants dans les garderies, tu sais. Faut les changer un peu, puis leur faire de la lecture, des livres, puis faire un petit peu de lecture, puis les enfants, ça, faut faire si vous mettez l'uniforme, parce que c'est pour eux autres, les enfants, hein. Canadiens côte à côte, qu'on se met un uniforme, puis that's why we put on a uniform, if we put on a uniform. We need some more dragon uniforms. Dragon Public-Private Partnership Army. Red, black, white uniform. Un uniforme de l'armée du dragon, de service de sécurité puis de défense, de partenariat public-privé, puis rouge, noir, puis blanche. Blanche, rouge, noir. It's a combination of the colors, man. Gotta watch for our fellow citizens. Gonna traverse the streets. Got the good Samaritan law. Sometimes all you need. Des fois, on a tous juste besoin de la loi du bon samaritain. Oh, there's a crow. The crows know my secrets. Les corbeaux, ils connaissent mes secrets, puis they're also cheering for me. See that crow there? Crow's cheering for the dragon. Say, go dragon, go dragon, go dragon, go dragon, but I also know your secrets. But I also, this says, don't worry, because I know their secrets also. So don't trip, don't take yourself too seriously, stay humble. Reste humble, ne te prends pas trop au sérieux, le corbeau, parce qu'il connaît tes secrets, mais il dit, ben, je connais leurs secrets aussi. Qui fait pas qu'il fasse des affaires, tu sais. Mais, ça veut dire qu'on a une responsabilité de l'individu pour le collectif. We got an individual responsibility for the individual and the collective.
Ouais.
Les enfants sont joyeux, je suis joyeux moi aussi. Children are happy, I'm happy. It's their future. Canadians, North Americans, for world peace, pour la paix mondiale, leur futur. Puis, I got my own North American Dancing Goddess Dragon Kingdom Public-Private Partnership Educational Protocols. Includes more physical fitness. J'ai mes protocoles d'éducation pour le 21e siècle. Citoyen, puis qu'ils fassent plus d'entraînement physique, les jeunes en public. Puis. I love children, I love youth, I love the elderly as well, all ages, all generations, toutes les générations bien sûr. For the youth marching as well. Marche pour la jeunesse de l'Amérique du Nord aussi. For the North American Youth March as well. All I know is right this island, North America, really from all the studies. You gotta turn your heads left and right, eh? This is the one way, but you gotta be careful. Turn left and turn right before you cross the street. On tourne la tête de gauche puis de la droite avant qu'on traverse. Just to make sure, because you never know, brakes might malfunction. Les freins peuvent pas fonctionner. It's a possibility which we always have to consider, keep in mind. The mistake of pressing the accelerator, not the brake, l'erreur de peser sur l'accélérateur puis pas sur le frein. Turn your heads left and right, on tourne la tête de gauche à droite. Avant qu'on traverse. Always double check, double security, you know. Super important. Double security, super important, la sécurité double. Parce que là, je m'en vais vers l'est, vers la montagne, mais Il y a bien des choses où je vais traverser puis il n'y a pas d'arrêt. Fait qu'il faut que je m'assure, même s'il y a des arrêts, je tourne la tête puis je regarde de gauche à droite. Parce que comme j'ai dit, pour la sécurité, ma sécurité, puis la leur, puis la nôtre, faut toujours vérifier de gauche à droite. On tourne la tête parce que c'est possible que par le frein ne fonctionne pas. Possible, le frein arrête direct là. Possible aussi que ça pèse sur l'accélérateur. À place de peser sur le frein aussi. Hein. C'est des choses possibles, ça. C'est des possibilités qu'il faut toujours méditer là-dessus. Tu sais. Dans le public. Tu sais. Puis comme ici. S'il y a un arrêt là-bas, je le vois l'arrêt. Puis un arrêt ici, mais il n'y a pas d'arrêt de l'est à l'ouest. Il y a juste un arrêt du sud, ça c'est le sud. Puis ça c'est le nord. Fait que quand ils viennent de l'autre bord, mais ici il n'y a pas d'arrêt. Comme cet automobile n'a pas d'arrêt. That car doesn't have the stop. The stop is only from those coming from the south, and there's another stop from those coming from the north, but not going east, because those cars are going west now. Those cars coming are coming west, going west. Hello. Thanks. He wanted to jump. A little poodle. Poodle I likes. Poodle I like. I can pet them. It's so tiny. He was so happy. He probably knows I like them, but you see, he saw que je les aime, puis he's gonna go really fast and gonna wait. He's gonna wait for my child to pass. J'attends parce que mon enfant qui passe. Et on va aller par ici. We're gonna go through here and gonna go. My children be free. See here we can enter. On peut rentrer par ici. On rentre sur le stade. Il est toujours 7 heures. That clock is always 7, eh? It's always 7 o'clock there. See that clock? That's a clock there. It's always 7. L'horloge là-bas, il fait 7 ans que c'est 7 heures. That clock never changes on this field. It never changed for like 7 years. Ça n'a pas changé, ça fait 7 ans. Ça n'a pas changé, ça fait 7 ans. It's been 7 years. See? That clock right there is always 7 o'clock. That clock is always 7. Always 7 o'clock. See? 7 heures, ça fait 7 ans que c'est... Mais ça veut dire que le matin, à 7 heures, l'horloge est correcte. Le matin puis le soir. So, morning and night. But twice a day, that's correct. Twice a day. 2 fois par jour. Ça dit la vérité. Says the truth. Twice a day says the truth. 2 fois par jour. Ça dit la vérité. Twice a day. So it's always 7. But 7 years like that. Ça fait 7 ans que c'est comme ça. So we're gonna drill it by here and we're gonna drill it by this part now and let's drill it by here. Because sometimes we don't go by that way, but now we're gonna, I want to go by this way. I feel like going this way because often we go that way. Des fois, la majorité du temps, on y va par l'autre bord. Fait que maintenant, ça me tente d'aller par ici. L'autre jour, on est venu par ici hier. I think yesterday we came by this way, not Monday. It's not l'autre semaine, but it's more rare. But this is a nice field, see? Take advantage. It's here. Come. Do some jogging. I encourage my fellow citizens, see, jogging. Good for you. Add some extra. Bien fait. Continuez. Faites du jogging. Faites de l'entraînement physique. Tu sais, moi-même, vous savez, vous me connaissez, c'est les 3 dernières années et demie de la COVID que je l'ai eu, hein. J'ai failli mourir de la COVID en février 2020. C'était comme la mort, la pestilence, puis la maladie. C'était comme la pestilence, la mort, puis la maladie. C'était comme la pestilence, la maladie, puis la mort. Je suis mort, puis je renais. Je suis mort sur l'île de Montréal. Je suis en train de renaître sur l'île de Montréal. Oui, j'ai l'Asperger, j'ai perdu l'emploi, l'opportunité, j'ai souffert, j'ai dépression. Mais aujourd'hui, plus en santé. Fait que je vous encourage. Puis c'était un beau parc. Fait qu'il faut en profiter, puis des parcs publics, puis c'est un entraînement physique, puis ça commence dès aujourd'hui. Vous faites des pompes, du jogging, ou de la marche, ou quoi que ce soit, mais c'est toujours l'attitude ben, que ça commence dès aujourd'hui. Je suis à Westmount, fait que si je connais quelqu'un qui mérite d'habiter ici, ben, puis moi de l'autre bord, à côté, une maison à côté de l'autre, c'est ma soeur anonyme, puis je vais traverser sur les piétons, mais même ça, je vais m'assurer, je vais regarder de gauche à droite. C'est pour la double sécurité double. Double security, individual security, collective security, gotta work together. Public-private partnership. Le partenariat public-privé, mais il faut que ça danse ensemble. C'est toujours inconstant, tu sais. Constamment, tu sais. Cooperative. We gotta be more cooperative. Less competitive, you know. Il faut qu'on coopère plus, see? Hey, this 44, yeah, I don't know the name of the street, but that's 44. 45 right next to it. 45, 44, that's interesting. Usually it jumps, but see, that could be mine or my anonymous sister friend, greatest woman I know, or hers, or vice versa. That one mine or that hers, and we can switch. Every month we switch. Every week, whatever. But nonetheless, that could be number 44 or 45. Pour ma soeur, qui habitait je peux habiter dans le 45, ma soeur dans le 44, puis ou vice-versa, on peut changer, moi dans le 44, puis elle dans le 45, tout dépendant, ça dépend, tu sais, fait que c'est pas exclusif, tu sais. Ici, comme vous voyez, on traverse, but turn your heads left and right. On tourne la tête de gauche à droite pour s'assurer, tu sais, même s'ils peuvent pas rentrer par là, ben, c'est quand même, il y a quand même un danger, even if they can't go by there, but there's still a little bit of a little bit of a danger. It's not too much, but see, like, gotta cross. So you gotta cross, and then we go up and down, you know. And là, ça remonte un peu. Now it goes up, man. Now I'm going on down, up the hill. Because this is one of the 3 peaks of the mountain, Westmount. It's part of the Mont Royal mountain system. Le Mont Westmount, ça fait partie. Westmount, hein, ça fait partie du service de la montagne. Ben, du système, pardon, correction, du système de montagne qui s'appelle Mont-Royal. Puis ça, c'est Westmount, puis l'autre bord, c'est Outremont, puis nous autres, on va sur Mont-Royal. Parce que la montagne, ou le système de montagne, Mont-Royal, ça a 3 sommets. Hein. The Mount Royal Mountain System has 3 peaks at the heart center of the metropolis island, who's 2.5 million people, eh? Big city. Top 10. Top 10 in North America. Top in the world. So we gotta drill it. Ah, and ours goes up. So we're on the other peak. We're on Westmount. We're going to Mount Royal. So big mountain system. Système de montagne. On monte. Speaking of Westmount, that's the name of the street here. So we're at the corner of Westmount and Forden. On est au coin de Forden, F-O-R-D-E-N, Westmount. See, that's where we are. So now, we're just gonna turn and drive it. On tourne, puis on la conduit. C'est ça qu'on va faire. Now we're not gonna deviate anymore left or right. Just gonna drive it and be grateful and meditate on the nurses strike for the empire. They're on strike, demanding better wages. I think there was an offer on the table. I don't know if it's going to be rejected, a new offer. Les infirmières, beaucoup de travailleurs de la santé sont en grève. Faut qu'ils demandent renégociation des contrats, puis les contrats, puis ils renégocient, puis ils font ci, puis je ne sais pas si la nouvelle offre leur a été offerte ou si la nouvelle offre a été acceptée, parce que je sais qu'il y a une nouvelle offre sur la table. C'est moi, je suis pro syndicat, mais centriste, par exemple. Hein, fait que, avec mes nouvelles théories de philosophie, I'm pro labor and love with my new theories. See here, they don't have a stop when they go east and west, but when they come from the north, from the south, then they have a stop. You know, so that's how we're gonna drive it. So, you know, I feel like going a bit here. I feel like going on Aberdeen. Makes me think, that name makes me think of the Hunger Games for some reason. Cette nom, Aberdeen, je pense que ça ressemble au nom de la qui a joué dans le Hunger Games, le nouveau qui s'en vient, the new one coming in. I watched them all. Hey, people are getting hungry, man. Food security starts with the farmers. Les gens, ils commencent à avoir faim. Hein? Ils commencent à avoir faim. Hein? Les banques. Les banques alimentaires. Les banques alimentaires ont besoin plus que jamais. Hein? Donc, il faut qu'on remercie les fermiers, puis là, on voit l'amour, les encourage, parce que la sécurité alimentaire, mais ça commence avec les fermiers, les gens des patates. Hein? Ils ont des patates, des navets, puis des cerises, puis tous les produits alimentaires hein, à travers l'Amérique du Nord, mais ça commence avec eux autres. C'est eux autres, il faut qu'on consulte, qu'on encourage, puis on dit merci. Hein? It's the farmers that we got to say thanks to, man, because sometimes it's not all about the money, you know what I'm saying? Money is to do what? To buy, sell goods, services, housing, and necessities, hygiene products. L'argent, c'est quoi? C'est acheter, tu vends, puis des biens, la nourriture, des bâtiments, puis pour que ça nous aide à faire du transport, ça nous aide toutes les choses de civilisation. C'est, well, this one I like. I can see my sister living here. Je peux voir ma soeur habiter ici. C'est pas à vendre, je vois pas anything around, it's for sale, but the greatest woman I know, man. The greatest woman I know. La meilleure femme que je connais. Or this one I can be me. The other one can be her. For sale. C'est à vendre. Il faut regarder parce que bon, ça tu peux faire des offres, mais c'est à vendre ou pas. If it's for sale or not. Oh yeah, I feel good now. It's always, sometimes it gets hard to start it, but once you get started, your fitness journey is like medicine and therapy of choice. And I do it like very regularly. I work out overtime every time. Je fais de l'entraînement en temps supplémentaire toutes les fois. Look at the lights! Thank you Hydro-Québec. Merci à l'Hydro-Québec. La lumière publique. C'est grâce au travail du passé qu'ils ont bâti les centrales. De l'Hydro-Québec ici. Hein. Du passé, du présent. Les autres ont fait une méditation. Hein. A little meditation. All the public and the private lights. Also, not only Quebec, but 6, I believe 5 for sure, but maybe 6 states in the U. Maybe even 6 states, peut-être 6 peut-être. Les États, je suis sûr que 5, mais aussi ici pour le public, hein, ça c'est public, this is public. So it's public utilities, man, it's workers of the past, Hydro-Québec. See the lights at the back, 1, 2. I like them. I find them kind of chic. Those ones are not yet on, though. Ceux-là sont pas encore allumés, mais ceux-là, puis... Tu sais, c'est important de méditer. Puis depuis février 2020, quand je dis je suis mort de la COVID, puis je renais, mais I say February 20th, February 2020. I don't know the exact date, but early February to mid-February. It's like I died of COVID. I say I'm being reborn, you know, being reborn during COVID. Nothing that I want to go back to, and probably that's why I have retrograde amnesia, near fatal head wound and chronic illness and mold. There was a lot of mold there where I used to live, and probably that illness. And hey, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. What matters is the most work that I did during COVID. Mais je pense que l'amnésie rétrograde, c'est dû où j'habitais avant. Rien que je veux retourner en arrière, comme j'ai dit, mais moi j'ai eu la COVID au début, février 2020. C'est comme je suis mort de la COVID, mais bien sûr qu'il est encore mort de la COVID, mais je venais, puis rien que je veux retourner en arrière, mais de toute manière, je me souviens pas de mon enfance, jeunesse. J'ai la misère à accéder les mémoires, c'est l'amnésie rétrograde, ça s'appelle. Le R ou RA. Amnésie rétrograde, mais c'est dû d'habitude quand ça commence pour une maladie, puis j'habitais avec beaucoup de moisissures, puis juste la moisissure, mais pas juste la moisissure, mais qu'on va avoir la maladie, puis c'est ça que ça cause d'habitude, l'amnésie rétrograde. Very nice of the fellow citizen to let me pass. He had to stop, but he saluted me and he said, go ahead. And it's very nice. Il y avait un arrêt, mais... Il y avait un arrêt, puis... Il m'a salué, il m'a dit, vous pouvez passer. Fait que je salue avec la main, merci, parce qu'il y avait un arrêt, mais comme des fois, ils peuvent pas s'arrêter. Sometimes they can't stop, eh? Merci. Thank you very much. Gotta move out of the way. If I was coming, I was gonna circumvent them, but they saw me, they moved. It's a nice thing to do. Gotta turn your heads left and right to a traverse and to our firefighters, and I salute the firefighters and see what they're gonna cross. Unité de revitalisme, saluting them. We salute. On salue, on salue, on salue. On les aime. We love you firefighters. We love you firefighters. On les aime, on les aime, on les aime. And he saluted back. That one I loved. And said I saluted. And we gotta salute. We gotta love, man. Somebody gotta love them. I want them to get back home and make them some good loving when they get back home. And if nobody tell them love you, come here, I'll wash your feet. Venez me voir, je vous lave les pieds, moi. What else do I need? I don't need much. Pas besoin de grand chose. Security, safety, no debts, food, sleeping quarters. Pas besoin de grand chose. Paix où me faire l'entraînement physique. Que mon pas de dette. La nourriture. Canadien de Montréal, fitness. Love, love, love. I always need extra. L'amour, j'ai toujours besoin d'extra quand même. Gotta salute our firefighters, the Firefighter Special Intervention Unit, man. All we got, all I know is this island, North America, my brothers and sisters, they could be my cousins in there. Firefighter, my cousins, my brothers. Firefighters love you. Les pompiers, on vous aime, hein? C'est mes frères, mes sœurs, puis we gotta get safe back home tonight. I made good loving to in the morning or all during the night. Good rest, faites l'amour la soir. They don't got love, don't come see me. I got hugs, washing feet. Yeah, I got hugs and washing feet for you, huh? Of course, with consent, and that's what I offer on the table. But why did you put on the table, blah, blah, blah? Est-ce que vous mettez sur la table? That's not all about the money. It's not all about the money. Not all about the money, eh? Pas tout de l'argent here on Mount Pleasant. Mount Rose, eh? Let's sing it for the firefighters. Turn your heads left and right. Tournez la tête de gauche à droite. Quand vous traversez, when you traverse, gotta turn that head left and right. And now we drive it to the mountain. On conduit à la montagne. You know? Ambulance drivers with it, farmers. Les fermiers, les fermiers, les fermiers. Somebody gotta love, do a meditation now. Across North America. Public order, eh? Yeah, I get messy sometimes, but I get back clean, oui? Faut que je me salis moi aussi. Je suis pas parfait, rock and roll, eh? I lived in squalor, I lived depressed and suicidal action has been required my own healing. J'ai vécu dépression. Like I said, it's not always all about the money, you know? Faut c'est pas tout qu'à faire avec l'argent, you know? My family here, Quebecers, Canadians, North Americans, is all I know. Tell them my nation unite. Pledge your allegiance, legions. C'est ma famille, les pompiers, tous les Québécois et Québécoises. Puis des fois, on est un peu dysfonctionnel, mais on est une famille. C'est tout ce que je connais, l'île de Montréal, puis le Québec, puis l'Amérique du Nord. It's really all I know. More than anything else, this island. And yes, I studied, learned, with one foot in the streets, one foot in the libraries, read tens of thousands of books. Put into practice, written philosophy. Turn your heads left and right, on traverse, on tourne la tête, même si c'est un arrêt, they gotta stop there, see? That is a stop sign, but still, for security, you gotta double check. Faut déjà faire la double assurance. Tournez la tête. Ça prend une seconde, takes a second. Maybe a few more, but turn your head left and right. I can see my sister living, anonymous sister friend, greatest woman I know in that house, or myself in that house, and her next to me, and that's about it. Rock and roll, man. And really, like I said, as much as I studied and I'm a world citizen, really, fundamentally, a world peace advocate, and I can be universal cosmopolitan, spit out 20,000 trillion words, sophisticated parlance, which are more going to be confusing and gibberish than help. Support, like, got hugs, I'm with it. Got kisses, I'm with it. Marching steps, I'm with it. Public hygiene, soap and water, I'm with it. Workout, fitness, I'm with it. Hockey, I'm with it. Dancing is my favorite sport. Football, gridiron, I'm with it. Boxing, I'm with it. Farming, I'm with it. Food, hygiene, good hugging, good loving, good exercise, good sweating, feel good. Joy of vigor, joy of vigor, joy of strength, joy of vigor. Let's get, really, all I know, as much as I know about the world and undersea satellites, undersea internet cables put by AT&T and satellites and microchips and internet and international organizations, financial organizations, WMF, World Bank, United Nations and others, and I know mostly this island, Quebec, this island a lot, Quebec, Canada, North America fundamentally. Parce que même si je peux être cosmopolitain, puis universel, puis intellectuel, puis je connais le d'Internet en profondeur de l'eau, les câbles sous-marins, puis les satellites, puis les autres choses, mais fondamentalement, c'est l'île de Montréal que je connais. L'île de Montréal, le Québec, ma famille québécoise et québécoise, Canada, puis le Collectif de Civilisation nord-américain, puis l'Amérique du Nord. Et oui, des fois je fais des gestes parce que j'ai l'Asperger's, fait que j'ai peut-être une face plus bizarre des fois, puis je fais des gestes, puis je répète des choses, mais j'ai l'Asperger's, puis je fais partie d'une autre minorité en tant qu'LGBTQ, also not a minority. Although I'm an Asperger's, highly functional, autism. See here, they don't have a stop there, but oh yeah, they have a stop. I'm gonna cross now. On va traverser maintenant. So they have a stop both sides, but still, it's important to double check, même s'il y a un arrêt, les deux places. Quand il s'en vient par l'est puis l'ouest, puis le nord et le sud, quand même, je me suis arrêté, puis j'ai tourné ma tête, j'ai laissé une auto traverser, puis après ça, j'ai traversé. I double checked, I turned my head east, west, north, south, and then I let the other one traverse. I let one car pass, and then I passed. You know, that's the security, individual security. We can't be too obsessed about security, and we cannot be obsessed and focus too much on liberty. It's a compromise in the public, eh? Dans le public, c'est un compromis because, my brothers and sisters, civilization is a privilege. Parce que mes frères et sœurs, la civilisation, c'est un privilège. Hein? Civilization is a privilege. Hein? This highways, security workers, firefighters, and food systems, and electricity, and these highways, and these roads, and ce que fondamentalement, mes frères et sœurs, mais la civilisation, c'est un privilège. Hein? Les fermes, les travaux publics, les aqueducs, bien sûr, les autoroutes, puis tout ce qu'on a. La civilisation, c'est un privilège. Again, ambulances, saluting the ambulancers. On salue les ambulanciers. They need some love. Ils ont besoin d'amour, eux autres aussi. They need some hug. Not all about the money, sometimes love and action. Finances to make us maintain or build high upgrade civilization. La finance, les finances, ça nous aide à maintenir la civilisation ou à faire le développement de la civilisation. Puis maintenant, c'est atteindre l'harmonie entre la civilisation et la nature. And now is attaining harmony between civilization and nature. That's our main focus now. That's our main focus now. 7 seconds left, right. Oh, should I run? It's my turn to cross, man. I'm not gonna run. I'm gonna see how many seconds. And peut-être 12 seconds. Go for it. 7 now. See? So we're at the base of the mountain. On est arrivé à la montagne. Love you too, buddy. It wasn't for me though. C'était pas pour moi. Je t'aime aussi, mais c'était pour l'autre auto parce qu'elle avançait pas. It was for the other car. We didn't advance, but I would love here in these buildings to be Dancing Goddess and Dragon Kingdom right there, to build satellite connected supercomputers and connect North America NORAD for public security, surveillance, 24/7 of the public ici, pour construire des super ordinateurs dedans avec les satellites pour l'ordre public, pour qu'on soit la surveillance à travers l'Amérique du Nord 24/24 des publics, pour l'hygiène, pour encourager les gens à faire l'entraînement physique, to encourage people to work out, train, exercise and increasing hygiene in public. And as we go towards the mountain, on y va à la montagne, on va attendre notre tour. We're gonna wait for our turn. Hey, there's joggers, joggers, joggers. Encourage you to double that. Faites du jogging, faites bien, you're doing good. Now we're gonna go drill it up in this mountain right there. Up in these steel toe boots, man. Voilà, ces bottes de cap d'acier. Gonna get out of the way of the joggers. Gonna get right here and move to the left. That's a good thing, man. Keep it up, jog, 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 man. You're doing great. Keep it up, keep it up. Continue, continue, continue. You gotta keep it up, man. Go an extra mile. Bravo, keep it up, keep it up. Dragon Army, for the Empire, pour l'Empire. Love, love, love. Keep it up, love that fitness. I love seeing people working out, training, exercising. Anybody want to support it? I go up and down these stairs 300 times. 300 times, rain started, gonna have to go drill it. Là, ça commence pour à pleuvoir. Puis que je monte 300 fois. I go up and down these stairs 300 times. I can't go up and down these stairs 300 times for a cause of your choosing. $300 Canadian PayPal. And let's see. It's 1 hour 63 minutes. When did I start the camera? When I started the timer a little bit earlier. How much total? How much total? Combien total? If it's starting to rain, we're gonna have to finish it right there, man. To the mountain and back. Let's see, it's gonna get that rain maybe. Anybody want to finance? I go up and down. It's 4:18. Wow. 1 hour 13 minutes. Total. United 13 minutes, 7.7 kilometers. 7.7 kilometers. Feels good. See? Feels good, man. See, this is all from public Quebec. Doesn't seem like it's gonna start raining, maybe a few drops. And we made it to the mountain. It's more 7.7 kilometers, man. From my Dragon's Lair up here, coming east, then going back, going west. Another 7.7. Plus everything that I do here. Thing right here, man. Since it's my only work tool, this laptop, if it starts raining, we're gonna have to put a pause. Comme c'est mon seul outil de travail pour faire ces vidéos, mais il va falloir que je mette une pause, puis je fasse une pause, puis pour le faire, tu sais. Parce que regardez. I put numbers 7, see, there's a 7 there in white, 11 here. made for something. Yeah, public works. It's got a purpose. It's new. C'est nouveau. Peut-être aujourd'hui, yesterday. See these lights? Come from one combination of those dams. Hydro-Québec, voici. Ces lumières, mais ils viennent d'une combinaison la combinaison de ces centrales d'Hydro-Québec. For those highways from Hydro-Québec. That's where they come from, see? One of those. And the law. Thank you, Hydro-Québec, for the public lights. Thank you, Hydro-Québec, for the public lights. Workers of the past, present, and credit in the future. Les travailleurs du passé de l'Hydro-Québec qui ont bâti et construit des centrales pour la lumière publique. Grosse méditation. Big meditation. On nature and civilization. Sur la nature et la civilisation. We're gonna go drive it in the forest, man. On va conduire ça dans la forêt. Yeah. More people than yesterday. Less. It's not that cold and yeah. It's less. Hopefully we're gonna drill it in. No, stand on the main road. That's the main road. So là-bas c'est le chemin principal, man. You already know the drills, man. We like to go in that forest. This is my second home. Ça c'est comme chez nous ici, ma deuxième maison. Puis faire la méditation, du rock-and-roll. Puis hey. Wasn't feeling 100%, said, hey, no responses, blah, blah, bureaucracy, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, not gonna feel sorry for myself. I'm gonna do what feels good, man. Which is coming to my second home, nature. And meditating on civilization. Je veux pas me sentir mal pour moi-même, puis je vais faire ce que je fais de mieux, puis je viens dans la nature, je fais de la méditation, puis sur la civilisation de la nature, puis je médite sur les fermiers que j'ai vus dans les petits Saint-Eustache, Saint-Damien, Alma. I see the farmers in Alma, Saint-Damien, Saint-Adrien. There's actually two cities in Quebec named Saint-Adrien, all the way to the île de la Madeleine, jusqu'aux îles de la Madeleine, puis de retour au Canada, puis jusqu'au Mexique, nos frères et sœurs au Mexique, our brothers and sisters that way south to the Mexico for the collective North American civilization. And blah, 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 man, blah, blah, blah. Fitness journey begins today for everybody, that's what you gotta say. Votre conditionnement physique, ça commence dès aujourd'hui, dès maintenant. Calling for mass financing, public-private partnership across the collective North American civilization for people to work out, train, exercise. Je fais un appel pour financer, pour un partenariat public-privé pour financer les gens à faire l'entraînement physique. Faites des pompes. Je vous prescris le docteur du peuple. Des pompes, de la marche, des accroupissements, des étirements. People's doctor. I prescribe you some push-ups. I prescribe you some squats. I prescribe you some stretches. I prescribe you some stretches, some push-ups and some squats. People's doctor, le docteur du peuple. That's what I prescribe. That's my prescription. That's my medicine and therapy of choice. Ça, c'est ma médecine et thérapie de choix. Puis, je vous encourage. And I encourage you all. Made it to the mountain. I'm just gonna take a little video with this and je prends une vidéo avec ça. Puis, on va faire un double vidéo. Puis, gonna do a little bit of a video with this. A little bit of rock and roll, blah blah blah. Whoop, mud, see? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the forest on the mountain. And we made it, and we made it, and we made it. For the nurses, for the empire, for the youth, and for the North America. We're gonna sing it up in French and English. Cause you know we rock it double. My prescription as the people's doctor. Do some stretches, do some push-ups. Do some hugs and with consent. Give yourself some mean hugs. For the farmers, farmers, farmers. Food security starts with them. I said for the farmers, farmers, farmers. Food security starts with them. For the bakers and the butchers and the truckers and the nurses. And the public workers just saw those ambulance drivers. And those firefighters gotta say salute. Salute them, lift your hands up. And somebody gotta love them. For those public workers cleaning up the streets. Cleaning up the aqueducts and changing out those potholes. You know we all gotta eat. Thank you, farmers and the butchers. And those nurses and those doctors. And the people's doctors that prescribe it. With some rock and roll we do it. Right up in this mountain. Mount Royal where I'm at. On the Montreal Quebecer hats. Yep, coast to coast, we a bunch of lads. Family, we rock and roll. They do some push-ups and some hollering. And open up that champagne, not yet, making me some cider. 'Cause we got up in the wine up in Quebec. And we got the fruits and legumes. We got it from the farms. We got it from the satellites. Let's more some lunch. Lunch. And we're gonna press a little button for the peace up in the squats. For the mountain up in the rocks. For the lads up in the sky. For the planes up in the ride. For the rock and roll, you know we hide. For a new birth. North America, coast to coast. Ocean to ocean. That's the east, that's the Atlantic. That's the west, that's the Pacific. Hey, rebirth, we gotta love it. Hey, the mockers gonna will. For the will up in the stop. Up in the hawk, up in the clock. The hawks. Up in the mountain, you know that we got. Yeah, we got those hawks. We got those birds, we got the doves. Those crows cheering on the dragon say, let's go. I say flavor, they know my secrets all the way. I say, yo. They say, hello, hello, hello. Dragon, go. Nobody's cheering, being depressed and suicidal. Where's the encouragement? No, otherwise don't need it. Hugs and kisses. Yeah, I got plenty. By the trillions, by the goddess. Forgotten rock and roll spiritual with it. On the mud and steel toes. On the mud and steel toes. On the mud. In steel toes. I ain't gonna march with no hugging. I'm not gonna march if there's no kissing. I'm not gonna march if there's no rock and roll. Only march for North America. Nurses, doctors, grocery store clerks. And the butchers and the truckers. And the truckers from all the way to Mexico. Brothers and sisters, North Americans. Holler with the dragon, let's go. Coast to coast, ocean to ocean. Gotta do a translation. And now we're gonna switch to that French it, 'cause you know we French kiss it. Yeah, you know we French kiss it, whether or not they do like it. Keep on hollering for the rebirth. Let's go up in the rebirth. Let's go more satellites. Launch up in the spacecraft. Montreal, the island got. Defense, Starlink, up what's up. For the microchips up in the block. And those boots with no potatoes. Got them to build those skyscrapers. That's we need them. That's the singing. In the forest, on the mountain. De chez nous, de la belle province, on chante puis on danse, même l'hiver vous en transe. Pour les infirmières, aujourd'hui ça danse, à des bottes de cap d'acier. Les infirmières et les fermiers, dans les champs de patates, jusqu'aux îles de la Madeleine, faut qu'on mange tous. Même Céline, millionnaire, ça joue, ok, hey, donnez un petit peu à charité, s'il vous plaît. Hey, pas de pluie aujourd'hui, fait beau, hein? Pour certains, oui. Que ça danse, que ça fasse, votre dragon vous prescrit. De la danse, puis des pompes, des accroupissements, ça lance. Ah ouais, à l'entraînement physique, puis on change anglais basique. Ben oui! Pas besoin de l'eau bénite, juste du vin puis une bière, puis des Canadiens la 25e coupe. Pas besoin de l'eau bénite, juste de la bière, puis du vin, puis de la Canadienne la 25e coupe. Pas besoin de l'eau bénite, juste une bière, puis du vin, puis les Canadiens la bière qui gagnent la 25e coupe. Pour les infirmières, faut que ça danse. Puis ça chante dans le champ, dans la forêt. Toute seule, mais il y a les animaux qui sont là. Pour la flore et pour la faune. Et ça danse. Et ça chante. Hey! S'il n'y a pas de bisous, des câlins, je veux rien savoir. S'il n'y a pas de bisous, quand je marche, des câlins, je vous en passe. Des milliards de bisous et des câlins. Hey, s'il vous plaît, vous les fermes dans les champs jusqu'à Saint-Damien. Saint-Damien, Saint-Adrien, il y en a deux, s'il vous plaît. Que ça danse, puis ça danse, qu'on monte en haut ensemble. Sur la montagne de chez nous, du Mont-Royal. Du rock-and-roll, oui, ça glisse, mais j'ai les capes d'acier, ça botte. Chez nous, mais ça glisse, mais j'ai les capes d'acier avec ses bottes. Et ça glisse. Mais j'ai des capes d'acier, fait que ça botte. De chez nous, de la belle province, on chante puis on danse. Avec les mains jusqu'en haut, puis ça danse puis ça chante. De chez nous, de la belle province, vous avez bottes de capes d'acier. Envoyons, s'il vous plaît. Pour la renaissance. Fait ici, ça monte. Je dis pas d'amour, je veux rien savoir. S'il n'y a pas d'amour, je veux rien savoir, ouais, comme des loups. Les pompiers et les infirmières, les pompiers et les infirmières, les pompiers dans les pompes, les travailleurs en service public, la sécurité, hey, même la danse, même la police, ah ouais, à la danse, même la police. Fait que chez nous, mais ça danse, puis ça glisse. Gotta be some highways, gotta get that sliding up in the mud, we got it. Muddy, but I got those steel-toe boots. And we go up in the top, up in the block, faut ça rock, pour la danse de la renaissance. Faut ça danse, faut que ça mange. C'est pas l'amour, viens savoir. Faut ça danse, pour ça transe. Dans la transe, tous ensemble. C'est pas de l'amour, je veux rien savoir. That's the rock and roll, man. Ça, c'est du rock and roll, ça. That's the rock and roll. That is that rock and roll, baby. Ça, c'est du rock and roll. You got your dragon rock and roll. Vous avez le rock and roll du dragon. You got that. Dragon rock and roll. Vous avez le rock and roll du dragon. You got that. Special dragon rock and roll, man. Ah, that was good. That was some good rock and roll, baby. That was one of the best. Best yet, man. Pour les meilleurs. Les meilleurs du rock and roll. Hey, ça, c'était du bon anglais puis français. That was a good rock and roll. And bon chanté. Puis ça, c'était du bon rock and roll de chez nous. Bon rock and roll, puis ça chante. Puis encourager mon citoyen pour qu'il continue à faire la marche. Go, go, go. Continue, lâche pas. Continue à la marche, mon cher. Fais du jogging, sécurité libre. Yeah, free. Good for him. Saluting those who do the jogs. And this is my family right here. Ça, c'est ma famille. Puis, faites du jogging, faites bien. So I encourage you to see people working out, training. It always brings me pleasure. We're going to go all the way to the top. On va aller jusqu'au sommet en haut. It's a bit cold, but hey, we dig it here in Quebec and go, 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 give a little bit of jogging. Faites bien, go, go, go. Go, go, go. Bouge les jambes. On fait de l'exercice physique, nous autres, dans la belle province. Puis du rock'n'roll, 24 sur 24. Hey, chez nous, même l'hiver, on danse. Chez nous, dans la belle province, même l'hiver, on danse. It's welcome to the Belle Province. We dance maybe only in winter. Stay on the right. Gardez ça sur la droite. Stay on the right side. That feels good. That feel good, man. Hey, ça fait du bien, ça. Hey, that was a good rock and roll. Gotta just get a little bit of some more, man. We go way overtime every time, eh? On va en temps supplémentaire. À toutes les fois. Chaque fois. Every time. Overtime, hein? En temps supplémentaire. À tous les fois, chaque fois. We go overtime every time. That's what we gotta do, man. Feels good now. Feels good. Et ça sent bon. Stay on the right. This is the path. Ça, c'est le chemin. On prend... That's that path, man. We gotta stay up. We gotta drill it. Oh yeah. Got that good, man. What time is it now? Gotta keep it on the march, eh? Now that you ask, think I'll head north. So, like 6. That felt good. Marched already more than the generals of NATO, baby. J'ai jamais marché plus en bas des câbles d'acier que les généraux de l'OTAN, man. I'm meeting in $100 lunches. Il faut lunch des $100. I'm happy with my $1 lunch, but I'm happy with some hugs and seeing people doing some good loving. Otherwise, what are we fighting for? Je suis content avec mon lunch à $1. Puis pas besoin de grand chose, moi, mais l'amour, quand je vois les gens font l'amour, puis sinon pourquoi qu'on se bat? Puis s'ils font pas l'amour, ben, fassent l'amour, puis that's it, rock and roll. Oui, une antenne, une grosse antenne, une petite puis une moyenne. Puis les petites alentours, 3G, 5G, 5G. Dans une vie parallèle, je suis un super scientifique. Aussi l'Asperger's, dans toutes les vies parallèles, puis réincarnation, je suis un Aspi. You know, parallel lives, I'm an Aspi, but in this parallel life, 7 years in the future, I'm a super scientist design satellites, microchips, and ICBM gadgets. Like this one. This one's a radio, television. It's nothing to do with satellites, but in a parallel life, I build satellites. Dans une vie parallèle, mais je construis des satellites. Fait que c'est ici, sur l'île de Montréal, on the island of Montreal. I gotta get that drill, man, you know. And once you get going, get fit, and start your fitness journey today, and you continue it in coming days, weeks, months, years ahead, and you lose weight and you feel good. And of course, I accept all, refuse none, j'accepte tout le monde, je refuse personne. Mais j'encourage à faire de l'entraînement physique, commencer aujourd'hui, continuer demain, dans les jours, semaines, mois à venir, puis dans les années à venir, vous faites l'entraînement physique, puis ça va bien, puis ça va devenir une habitude, un mode de vie comme c'est devenu pour moi. Ça fait déjà une couple d'années, tu sais. Already started a few years ago, my fitness journey, but you gotta start somewhere and then you drill it and you feel good. And, not necessarily coming in the wild like I do here in the forest, and you can stay on the main roads. But don't pollute when you come here. Vous pouvez rester sur le chemin principal là-bas. Puis faut pas venir comme moi dans la forêt, mais juste ne pas polluer trop, tu sais. Puis c'est that's it, rock and roll. And that's how we drill it, and that's how we get our fitness journey rolling, man. Today, ça commence aujourd'hui. It's bon rock and roll. Did a little bit of that. That was a good rock and roll. That was like three hits, like 3 songs, man. Just freestyling and inspired by nature and civilization. Mode libre, inspiré par la nature et la civilisation. You know, right here. It's all I know, really. This mountain, this island, metropolis. Cette île, cette métropole, c'est vraiment tout ce que je connais avec my own sufferings, my own struggles, mes propres souffrances. You gotta leave the baggage at the door when you come ally with me. You gotta leave the baggage at the door, man. You gotta leave the baggage at the door when you come ally with me. Quand vous faites alliance avec moi, mais vous devrez laisser votre bagage ailleurs, tu sais, pas besoin de bagage. So that's my message. Leave the baggage at the door. And c'est le bagage à la maison, puis that's it, that's all. Rock and roll. C'est tout. And that's how we drill it, and that's how we rock and roll with it. C'est ça qu'on fait avec du rock and roll. And we keep it one step in front of the other. On garde en avant de l'autre, puis c'est comme ça qu'on fait. That's how we do it. And that's how we rock and roll, man. It's a doing all day. Ça prend du faisant au quotidien. Hein? It takes doing every day. Ça prend qu'on fait du quotidien. That's it, that's all. I gotta stay on the right. Faut qu'on garde la droite. Yes, my brothers and sisters, I got aggression. But I channel it. Eh oui, mesdames et messieurs, mes citoyens, j'ai l'agression, mais hey, je m'entraîne pour ne pas faire mal à personne. Je sublime l'agression. Je canalise vers des choses qui sont productives, ça fait du bien, comme l'entraînement physique. Moi-même, je l'avoue, hein. Je l'ai avoué sur les années en ligne. J'en ai de l'agression, mais c'est important de la sublimer, puis faire des pompes, faire de l'entraînement physique pour ne pas faire mal à personne, tu sais. Puis en parler, les émotions, c'est important. Emotions, feelings matter, they're important. And it's not always easy, but me too, I could use a hug. I could use a lot of hugs, a lot of kisses, a lot of loving, good loving. Si je peux utiliser l'amour. I cried, I suffered, I struggled. I think I want to go back, you know, change. Sometimes it's blood, sweat and tears, le changement, des fois c'est la souffrance. Well, give me some of that good loving, man. Donne-moi du bon love. Du bon amour, I'm good physical love. I feel it, feel it. Je le sens pas. What can I do with that? Qu'est-ce que je peux faire avec ça? You know? Socks I can wear, food I can eat, hugs I can give me pleasure, kisses give me pleasure, massages give me pleasure. Les bas, je peux en utiliser, les bas, pour les porter, la nourriture, je peux en manger, mais l'hygiène, j'en ai besoin, mais les câlins, ça fait du bien, les bisous, ça fait du bien, massage, ça fait du bien, ça là, je peux en utiliser. Mais les autres, spiritualité, bien, le corps, c'est spirituel, donner plaisir pour moi, l'hygiène corporelle, c'est important, le consentement. Spirituality, I find it in nature, in the sun is my king, the Pope. Summer's spring now, sun is rising every time. Every second the sun, my Pope, the King, somewhere rises in the world. Stars, infinite heaven 418, blah, blah, blah. Hugs I can use, kisses I can use, massages I can use, rest, hygiene. Can have no debts. No debt. Create the U, universal exchange in it. Create l'unité d'échange universelle. That's what I can use. Other things like, what can I do with it? What can I do less? Well, I don't need it. Pas besoin. Thank you, farmers. Food security starts with them. Merci les fermiers. Sécurité alimentaire commence avec eux autres, un champ de patates. We got everything we need right here in Québec, la belle province, Canada, North America. On a tout ce qu'on a besoin si on y pense. Tu sais. Québec en belle province, on manque de rien, dans le fond. La gratitude, c'est important. Gratitude and meditation and action. Hein? L'action, ça en prend de l'action parce que si on fait juste en parler, puis on fait se plaindre, mais qu'est-ce qu'on propose alternative? We complain, but what do you propose alternatives? I put on the table my trinity of theories. CIT, Citizen Integration Theory, DRT, Debt Refusion Theory, DFT, Democratic Fusion Theory, to be implemented via the fourth dimension. The fourth dimension is love, for the creation of the two complementary covenant and cooperative institutions. North American Citizen Integrate Security and Defense Force, Coast to Coast Dragon Army, Dancing Goddess Army, the North American Integrated Sports Leagues, and the other one, Phoenix People's Party and Global Dragon Union, Universal Revolutionary Centrism, Trinity of Theories, Public-Private Partnership. That's it, that's all rock and roll. Ce que je propose sur la table, c'est ma trinité de théorie, la théorie d'intégration citoyenne, la théorie de la réfusion de la dette, la théorie de la fusion démocratique. Cette trinité de théorie qu'elle soit implémentée par la quatrième dimension. La quatrième dimension, c'est l'amour. Pour la création des deux institutions de partenariat public-privé, soit l'armée du dragon, officiellement l'armée nord-américaine, Citoyen, Integree pour la sécurité et la défense, puis l'armée de la déesse qui danse, soit la Ligue de danse nord-américaine, avec le parti nord-américain du Phoenix, universel centriste universel, avec l'Union globale du dragon pour des syndicats plus centristes, more centrist. You know, we need a 21st century, you know. Rock and roll for them. Sometimes got to be centrist, non-sectarian. Non-sectaire, non-dogmatic. Non-sectarianism, eh? It's a principle of adoption. C'est un principe d'adoption, tu sais. Non-sectaire, puis non-sectaire, mais avec des principes. Non-sectarian, but with principles. Yeah, I suffered, I struggled, I just struggled, but hey, here is today. So happy here, so joyous. Not a lot of people, but some came out, work out, good for you, double that. Faites du bien, faites du jogging, j'aime ça vous voir, faites du jogging. I love it. I see people jogging. And it always brings me some pleasure. Just gonna check the time. Time is 4:47. So I'm gonna drill it back. It's gonna go back, go to the top, say hello, and drill it back. Go back where we come, gotta go back. I'm gonna be back by 7 to maybe start going and maybe start going, start going because I got a show at 8. The greatest woman in the universe. J'ai un show à 8 heures avec la meilleure femme que je connais. Tu sais. Meditating now on the truckers. All the truckers now, by the thousands. Thank you, truckers, transporting those goods. Maybe they need some loving rock and roll. Give them something. Maybe they stop at a strip club, some of them. Some less more than others. Give them a discount. Ma sister stripper. Ma soeur danseuse. Donne-nous, s'il vous plaît. Au camionneur. Donne-les, s'il vous plaît, une danse réduite ou une danse gratuite ou fermier en premier. Farmers first, please, strippers and club owners. Give them some. Here it is. Well, I want to build... There was some movement. We're spreading out. Added some more rocks, added some more earth. Forgotten Goddess temple with these rocks. And VC. You know what I mean? Right here. House of the Dragon. Right here. For the House of the Dragon, I need a simple, austere, severe 21st century Spartan. I don't need much. A room to sleep in. A room to cook. A bathroom with a bathtub. Bathroom with a bathtub. A sleeping quarters. Sleeping room, and of course not only to sleep but to rest, and bathroom with a bathtub and a kitchen to cook. 3 rooms, simple, austere, pyramid, House of the Dragon, face to face with the Forgotten Goddess temple, 7 stories high, rainbow, la temple de la déesse oubliée à 7 étages en arc-en-ciel, vis-à-vis de la maison du dragon en pyramide, 3 chambres seulement, j'ai besoin, austère, sévère, spartiate du 21e siècle. Puis bien sûr, pour s'asseoir, spartiate du 21e siècle, la maison du dragon, austère, sévère, spartiate, une chambre à dormir, chambre à coucher, puis chambre à dormir, chambre à coucher, avec chambre à dormir, chambre à coucher, puis un bain avec une salle de bain. 3 chambres, j'ai besoin de cette pyramide. That's all I need. There we are, the Belvedere. On est au chalet du Belvedere. What a beauty. De quelle beauté. There we go. What a nice sight. You can see the city from here. See? That is Montreal. You can see the city from right there. Vous pouvez voir la ville en direct de là. You can see it right there. The back of the chalet. Vous pouvez voir la ville de Montréal. C'est le côté, we can go by the side and at the chalet and see how much. I'm just going to see if there's some water there. I don't know if it still works. Il y a un abreuvoir, je vais juste aller faire la vérification si il y a de l'eau. If there's water. No more water. L'eau ne coule plus. Ça veut dire qu'il n'y a plus d'eau. There's no more water. It doesn't run anymore. L'eau ne coule plus. L'eau ne coule plus. The water does not flow anymore. The water does not Oh dang, this has been blocked. This has been blocked here, see? It's a little bit blocked, but we're gonna go the other way. On va aller par le bas. On va aller par en arrière, par le chemin principal. We're gonna go by the real. Par le... And we're gonna go around the back. This is the back of the chalet. This is the back of the chalet. Ça, c'est l'arrière du chalet. 2 red coats, my favorite color. 2 manteau rouge, je viens de voir. Ma couleur préférée. Dis bien. I don't need, I'm good. Pas besoin, je suis bien. J'en ai, already got it, thanks. Already got it, already got it, already got it. I said I already got it. Already got it. Already got it, already got it, already got it. Already got it, honey. $4.53. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go check out the city. Here at the top, au sommet. At the top. And then go hydrate. Puis après ça, on s'hydrate. Okay? Marching on these steel toe boots, man. On marche à bas des 4 Bercy. Steel toe boots for whoopies. Look at that. I live an austere, simple, severe, 21st century, highly super physically active. Super physically active. Lifestyle. Je vis un mode de vie sévère, austère, simple. Austère et sévère du 21e siècle. Spartiate. And that is my favorite skyscraper. Le pyramide. Ça c'est mon gratte-ciel préféré. Let's go for the nurses, 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 rock and roll for the firefighters, butchers, bakers, nurses, doctors, grocery store clerks across North America. On y va pour les travailleurs en sécurité publique, en service public, les infirmiers, les patates dans les champs qui sont là pour les fermiers. Let's go, give me some loving, some loving, some loving. On lui donne de l'amour, de l'amour, de l'amour. Aux fermiers, puis les travailleurs de service public, et puis de santé, service de santé publique. Public healthcare workers, love you, coast, coast, North America. See you all truckers, truckers, truckers. Je vois les camionneurs dans l'amour. To the truckers delivering those goods and services. Now, truckers pour les camionneurs qui font la livraison à travers l'Amérique du Nord, coast to coast, east to east. Coast to coast, west to east, east to west, de l'est à l'ouest, de nord à sud, north and south. Here we are, rock and roll, that's it, that's all for today. We're gonna keep on marching, and we are the Belvedere at the top. On est au sommet de la Belvedere, au sommet. We're at the top of the Belvedere, and we're gonna rock and roll. For nurses, nurses, nurses today. Somebody's listening, somebody's talking. Quelqu'un se donne des câlins quand on écoute, c'est bon. Hey, that is the pyramid. Ça, c'est la pyramide. You gotta. See what we want. Here we are. Et voilà, here we are. On est là, here we are. At the back. We're gonna go around about it. For the nurses today. Pour les infirmières aujourd'hui, on chante. We sing for the nurses. Et pour les truckers et pour les caméras. Puis on y va, dans la forêt. Car on aime ça, la nature, la civilisation, civilization and nature. We're going in the back, where I want to build the Forgotten Goddess Temple. Où que je veux construire le temple de la déesse oubliée. Puis la maison du dragon, pyramide. Yeah, where I want to build the house of the dragon. A simple, austere pyramid. And that's where I want to build it. Right in the back of the Belvedere, 93 meters. 93 mètres. En arrière du Belvedere. Où que je veux construire. Where I want to build it. Support your student independent aspect artist, athlete, philosopher. Soutenez votre artiste, athlète, philosophe, artiste. Poète indépendant. Marching today, Friday again for the nurses. Especially, but not only. Aujourd'hui, principalement, mais pas seulement. Pour les infirmières et les travailleurs en service de santé publique. For the public healthcare workers. Going in. And at the back of the mountain, on the mountain, my second home, ne polluez pas ici. The Mount Royal, my second home, my visit. I gotta say that felt good. We made it all the way to the top. And now we go back to the dragon's lair. About 2 hours from here. À peu près 2 heures d'ici. Jusqu'à chez nous. So we're gonna be just in time. On va être juste à temps pour repartir. To take the ticket. To go back. Pour prendre le billet puis repartir. It got dark now. We know the way. Now we're on a different level now, see? On est sur un autre niveau maintenant, hein? Faut avoir une lanterne, mais I know the way, so I'm good. You gotta have a little flashlight. I guess in the dark, there's light from the stars. We can see la lumière, in tenebris lux. Voir la lumière des étoiles, mais qu'on voit pas, mais it's there, it's given on the right. But I'm happy I saw somebody hugging there. Somebody maybe listened to my message with consent, hug like we never had before, avec consentement. Donnez-vous un câlin comme jamais avant, puis quelqu'un l'a écouté, puis here we are at the back. Here, I don't know how visible it is, but it's here that I will to build the Forgotten Goddess Temple, face to face with the House of the Dragon. Simple, austere, severe, scarlet, heart, scarlet. House of the Dragon, austère, sévère, spartiate, la maison du dragon, puis je vais juste m'hydrater un peu. I'm just gonna hydrate a bit. Just gonna lay it down here, and where I want to build the Forgotten Goddess Temple and the House of the Dragon. I'm putting this laptop on the rock, wipe it up a little bit, because it got some spit on it, maybe some rains, and maybe go here so it's safer. Just gonna go here so it's a little bit safer. Just gonna hydrate, and we're gonna rock and roll. We're not gonna stop lots. On va juste s'hydrater, on va pas s'arrêter beaucoup de temps, mais we're just gonna hydrate a bit. On va juste s'hydrater un peu. We're just gonna hydrate a bit. On va juste boire de l'eau. We're just gonna hydrate. We're just gonna hydrate. There we are. So we're at the location where I wanna, which will help public-private partnership build the House of the Dragon Pyramid, simple, austere, severe. 3 rooms, a sleeping quarters, a room, an office, where pyramid, face to face with the forgotten goddess. I'm gonna hydrate. On s'hydrate. Et que je suis ici où que je veux construire avec votre aide de partenariat public-privé pour mon rêve qui se manifeste comme le royaume de la déesse et du dragon qui danse, le temple de la déesse. Forgotten Goddess Temple face to face with the House of the Dragon, avec la maison du dragon. Hydrate. I'm gonna drink it all. 710 milliliters, on va tout le boire. On va tout boire. We're gonna hydrate it all. Drink 710, ready to rock and roll. Go back 7.7 kilometers pour le retour, 7.7 km plus. D'ici, c'est plus que 8. From here, it's more than 8 kilometers. West. À l'ouest, on s'en va maintenant. Fully drank 710 milliliters, on a bu 710 millilitres. On met le sac à dos. We put it back, and we close it, we roll it, and we drill it. So here we are, where the Forgotten Goddess Temple I want to build. Que je veux construire. Le temple de la déesse oubliée, juste ici, just here. And the House of the Dragon, la maison du dragon. Simple, austere, sévère. Simple, austère, sévère. Face to face with the Forgotten Goddess Temple right here, vis-à-vis le temple de la déesse oubliée. And that's it. What I want to build. Qu'est-ce que je veux construire avec votre aide? Le temple de la déesse oubliée, avec la maison du dragon en pyramide. Simple, austère, sévère. 3 chambres, juste besoin écarlate. A simple, severe, austere. 3 rooms. A bath. Room with a bathtub. A kitchen. And the sleeping quarters. Simple, austere, pyramid, scarlet, face to face with a forgotten goddess. Right there at the back. And now, we drill it back. To the west. Back to the lair of the dragon we go. On y va, de retour. On retourne. Oh, dans la grotte du dragon. À peu près 8 km d'ici. It's about 8 kilometers from here, eh? Yeah, it's about 2 hours from here. À peu près 2 heures. Maybe less. What time it is? It's 5:11. 5:11 p.m. It's already dark. Well, c'est 5h11. Fait déjà noir, mais tu sais, en marche, l'entraînement, on s'habitue. Habs playing tonight. Give to those charity a little bit, Habs. Les Canadiens, s'il vous plaît, un peu de charité, puis réduisez les billets, les coûts des billets pour les fermiers en premier, les travailleurs en public. Please reduce those costs. Reduce those costs. For the farmers, gotta reduce those costs. Pour les fermiers, il faut qu'on réduise les prix. S'il vous plaît, please, please, please. And give some charity. All sports leagues. Not just the players, millionaire players, but the owners. Come work out with me, see if you can work out with this independent. Financially struggling yet rich. I'm a KISS trillionaire. In kisses, push-ups, some brain, some muscle. Même si je suis en crise financière, je suis un artiste athlète. Je suis riche en bisous. Milliards de bisous et de câlins, puis peu de muscles et de cerveau avec ça. Ben, let's come see if they can march with me. On va voir s'ils peuvent. Let's see if multi-millionaire artists, athletes, can march with Dragon. They're millionaires, making millions a year, they should be able. Ils font des millions par année, mais peut-être qu'ils sont capables, ils sont pas capables. They're not capable, ils sont pas capables. They're not capable, or not. See, those are where the antennas were. C'est là qui étaient les antennes. We got technology right in the midst of civilization. La technologie au milieu de la civilisation. Although cloudy, there seems to be slight blue. And now we're going down steep. Gotta be careful when we step because it's a bit slippery because it was muddy, right? Well, we know the way, so we're kind of good. And see those lights? Those lights are actually from Montreal. The north. Maintenant, on voit le nord, Montréal-Nord. Les lumières qui apparaissent, c'est les maisons. Montréal le nord, that's north, Montreal north, and that's west because we're going west. But now we're looking north, maintenant on regarde vers le nord. Maintenant on pointe la caméra vers l'ouest, puis on peut voir les lumières, c'est Montréal. Those lights are Montreal, but they're further away because I'm still on top of the mountain here. Maintenant je suis encore au sommet de la montagne ici. Hein. Je descends, mais c'est encore en haut. It's still up on the mountain. Some people are there, and so you gotta turn to the left and to the right, and sometimes you just gotta drill it, man. You drill it in and you go down. It's careful here because it's slippery. Eh? Very slippery here. So you gotta go slow. If you can't see, but you gotta go slow. And we gotta get. Here's where those roots are that look like stairs. Ici, c'est où qu'il y a les racines qui ressemblent comme des escaliers, tu sais. Qui ressemblent à des escaliers, tu sais. That's what's happening here. C'est ça que ça se passe ici, tu sais. And we exit or the light, on sort dans la lumière, si. No, I exit towards the light, man. Almost slipped, almost slipped, almost slipped. Failli glisser un peu, failli glisser un peu, failli glisser un peu. Voilà. Here we are, on est ici. Thank you Hydro-Québec, thank you Hydro-Québec, thank you. Hydro-Québec, merci pour ces lumières du public, for these public lights. Not a lot of people today, as you can see. Only a few, I guess more brave and free. Juste certains, plus libres et braves. Braves et courageux, plus libres et braves et courageux, parce que vis-à-vis de la température, c'est pas pour tout le monde, je comprends. Mais quand même, c'est important parce que si vous voulez quand même, c'est comme avoir un bon hiver, il faut faire l'effort de faire de l'activité physique. C'est pas toujours pour le partir, démarrer. It's not always easy to start it, to begin it, but once you get it, it's just that good, man. It's good. It's that good. It's a good winter. Winter 24/7, winter 4 seasons. L'hiver 4 saisons ici. And now it seems that winter started early, maybe it's going to finish earlier as well. L'hiver a commencé de bonne heure hier, mais peut-être ça va finir plus de bonne heure. Fellow citizen jogging, Citoyen qui jog, man. Faites bien, faites jogging, je salue, j'admire, go. Saluting the fellow jogger, keep it up. We'll be jogging autumn and winter. Il va faire jogging l'hiver aussi, c'est important. You know, that's for the going into depression. Pour entrer dans la dépression, right? Sometimes we gotta get healed, you know. Depression, state of mind, I've been there, conquered it. So many things to do, food to enjoy, I haven't eaten. Offer kisses for the empire, pour l'empire, for the empire. Puis fonder l'empire, donner des bisous, des câlins, puis des bisous, des chatouilles, puis faire bien des choses qu'on peut faire. Puis je vais sortir de la dépression, tellement de choses qu'on peut faire. Puis bien des choses. Là. Oh, careful, guys. Another jogger, man. They're gonna jog with joggers, because I mean there's no lights here, so careful because they were coming right down with the bike. Just for the safety, you know, faites attention. Puis, people jogging, not to bump into each other. That's why I said for their safety and pour leur sécurité, parce qu'ils ont bougé, puis ils voyaient pas qu'il y avait du monde qui venait par en arrière faire du jogging. There were joggers coming, and they didn't see, and the jogger was kind of about to bump into them. I mean, when you march here, I'm on the main road now. You're supposed to stay on the right. T'sais. Quand je me nage, c'était censé de garder la droite, comme à la conduite. Fait que moi, je suis la droite, mais je vois des gens qui viennent, mais sur la droite. And I'm supposed to. And that's why we go drive it in. It's like and there we can see a little bit of the lights, you know. A little bit of the lights. That's actually the lake. C'est le lac, ça. Qu'on voit là-bas. That's the lake, man. See? There's the lake. On va aller par le lac. We can go by the lake. Let's do it. So now I'm marching towards the lake. Maintenant, je marche vers le lac. Et vous voyez les lumières là-bas? Les lumières loin, ça c'est le lac, ça. Mais c'est pas si loin, c'est comme 156 mètres d'ici. It's about 156 meters from here. I just speculating like I have a GPS, robotics, cybernetics head, comme si j'ai un moitié robot cybernétique connecté avec les satellites Starlink. Mais tu sais, c'est quand même l'imagination de la fantaisie, mais basé sur un calcul de logique. Based on a logic calculation, but of course it's estimation, c'est des estimations, c'est pas des choses précises. C'est sûr que d'ici jusqu'à là, s'il y a précis, ça existe en temps réel, c'est précis. C'est exactement une distance d'ici jusqu'à la lumière là-bas, peut-être. In real time, there's actually, from where I'm situated, if I would be a point to that light, that would be exactly XYZ meters. Or whatever it is, feet, meters, whatever you want, whatever unit of measure, measurement unit, right? Some satellites are 500 kilometers above, some are 700 kilometers above, some higher, some lower. Il y a des satellites en haut qui sont à 500 km en haut, 600 km en haut, puis 700 km en haut. Il y en a qui sont plus en haut, puis plus en bas, mais il y en a. You know, à l'ouest, nord, au sud. There's north, south, east, west, now satellites beaming, internet, telecommunication, radio, byway all the time. GPS 24/7 across North America. Let's build more sun. Dragon Army, sat connected citizenry, new suits, Starlink connected. So the satellites head, one head. Like legions. And then, like la tête avec les satellites intégrés. For the public order, for the maintenance, and gotta build more satellites and build more and heal. And we cannot base everything on science, just like we cannot base everything of our civilization on strength, right? On peut pas baser toute notre civilisation sur la science, puis on peut pas baser non plus tout sur la puissance, sur la force. Il faut avoir de l'art, de l'amour, la compréhension, tout ça, l'amour, la gentillesse. There has to be kindness, there has to be goodness, there has to be love and pleasure. Le plaisir aussi, le plaisir. Work and play. Always different nuances, different individuals, collective. Individu, collectif. I'm discovering my new parts of myself every day. Maybe je découvre partie de moi-même tous les jours, tu sais. Me and you, let's dance. Individual North Americans United. Moi puis toi, puis l'individu, le collectif. 528, man. I'm gonna go around and now we're around the lake, man. See? On est maintenant le lac, tu sais. Regarde le lac. D'une beauté, tu sais. It's a bit chilly, but it's beautiful, like. And I don't mind the cold, I don't mind the snow, ça me dérange pas la neige, ça me dérange pas le froid. Il fait frais un peu, comme on dit en bon québécois. It's a little bit cool, like we say in the Quebec, Canadian, North American. And this is my home, and you know, and I feel good now, you know. I was a bit moody today, I was like, this and that. Je me sentais pas à 100%, je dis, ben, un petit peu en dette, un petit peu, pas de réponse, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Said, hey, you know, gotta get that gratitude, man. Faut que j'ai la gratitude, you know. Gotta get that gratitude, man. See my fellow citizen on the workout. Tu fais bien, citoyen, right? Doing good. And it's important, man. You know, a little bit of exercise, man. Faire un peu d'exercice. Moi, mes pas sont de puissance. I'm doing marching, power march, right? Puissance. I see somebody jogging right there. I see you. Keep it up. On voit quelqu'un fait du jogging. Go. Let's go, get that sweat. Good for you. Fais du jogging, tu fais bien. I think it's the same one as yesterday who jogged in the cold, in the snow. It was the only one I got to admire. Hier, j'avais vu ma soeur citoyenne qui faisait du jogging. J'admirais ça. Puis, fait du bien. Je pense que c'est la même citoyenne. I think it's the same. Go. I love it. Go. J'aime ça. I love it, man. I love it. Thank you, citizen, for pulling the dog back a bit. I might be allergic to certain dog breeds. Merci pour avoir tiré Le chien, parce que je pense qu'il a vu l'ordinateur, puis c'est mon outil de travail, mais we kind of pulled it a little bit apart. But, see, not a lot of people, but some. Good for you. Coming out to the mountain, I know sometimes it's harder, so. Those who come here, felicitations, and those who come to work out here, it's less and less people as it got colder, c'est moins de moins, puis it's just me and a few now. Juste moi puis quelqu'un maintenant. Just un peu, just a little bit, you know. You gotta get that simulation, man. World War III. Simulation de Troisième Guerre mondiale thermonucléaire, man. For all we know, World War III started, well, started the march. Et je sais, c'est la Troisième Guerre mondiale, peut-être ça a commencé quand j'ai commencé la marche. You know what I'm saying? Vous savez ce que je dis? Things are serious, man. Geopolitics is North Americans unite them. With all the imperfections that I do have, I firmly believe in my trinity of theories, avec toutes les imperfections que j'ai, mais j'y crois vraiment à ma trinité de théories. Hein. Puis j'avais prédit la situation actuelle, prédit par des analyses intenses. I predicted by powerful, intense analysis. Powerful, intense analysis. So. Powerful, intense analysis. Back in 2019. Go, cousin, go. Felicitation. He did another one. He did one. Good for you. Keep it up. Fais bien. Continue. So I like to see people working out. And that's what I'm doing, a lot of lap, and then we're gonna turn it right there, man. Faire l'entraînement d'avant, puis see, I should be doing jogging laps here. What time is it? But I'm a bit pressed for that time, so we're just gonna drill it right about. But I'm gonna see my fellow citizen keeps it up. Good for you. Big applause to my fellow citizen who I just saw twice jogging, and he's jogging now roundabout, and faites jogging, faites bien, citoyen, citoyenne. Je vous encourage, I encourage you to do another lap. I love it. My citizen sisters, citizen brothers, and I see you working out, you're doing good. Quand mes frères et sœurs citoyennes, ça peut être ma citoyenne, ma soeur, ma cousine, puis j'aime ça, I like that. Seeing people work out, seeing people train. My fellow citizen, and a little power walk. No more fishes, man. All the fishes are gone. I remember they took it. Il n'y a plus de poissons. A little dog there. A chien. Yeah, a little dog, man. A little bit of workout, man. I gotta get drilling, man. And I gotta get hydrated, you know. That's all I gotta do. And it's wet here. I gotta go drill it by the side of the bar. Good for you. Keep it up. See, fellow citizen there. Jogging. You're doing good, keep it up. Faites bien. Moi, j'ai pas le temps de faire un plus de tours aujourd'hui, mais la prochaine fois, next time. You inspired me, keep it up. Continue. Get that sweat. Fais l'entraînement physique. Yeah, doing good. Vous faites bien. Good for you. Keep it up. One more lap, 2 more laps. D'autres rotations. and more. And now we're gonna drill it out. Et maintenant on sort. Feels good. But to be back on time, I gotta get that step out, man. Step out, step in, you know. And pas par là, puis là, il est quelle heure? What time it is? Oh yeah, 5:36. An hour and a half from here, shows at 8. Gotta drill it back now. Because I'm gonna drill it slow, I'm not gonna run, je vais pas courir, puis I'm not gonna run, je vais pas courir, puis I'm not gonna run, and that's all, puis pas courir, that's it. What for, you know, what for? For fitness, pourquoi? Pour le conditionnement physique, le bonheur, le bien-être. For wellness. Wellness. Wellness starts in the mind, in action, body. Le bien-être commence avec l'action, puis l'amour pour le corps, love for the body. Body is a temple for purpose and pleasure. Le corps, c'est un temple pour le plaisir, tu sais. Body is holy. My spirituality, the body is holy. Dans ma spiritualité, le temple, il est sacré. Puis c'est une chose qu'il faut investir dedans. You gotta invest in the body. How do you invest in it? By working on training and exercises. Comment on investit? C'est par faire de l'exercice. Tu sais. It takes time. It takes blood, sweat and tears me just to lose 77 pounds naturally. Ça a pris du temps, puis de l'effort pour que je perde 77 livres. Right? Yeah, let's take this trail. This trail is not that well known, but it's a little trail here. C'est un petit chemin ici. Pas si connu, mais quand même, je l'aime bien. C'est un petit chemin parallèle. It's a little parallel. Like, trail, c'est un petit chemin parallèle. Mais and we're gonna exit the mountain. On va sortir de la montagne. By the west. And to the west we go. À l'ouest. On sort à l'ouest, puis on va à l'ouest. Thank you, Hydro-Québec again. It's public lights. Pour ces lumières du public. Données par nous plusieurs. Les centrales. One of those. Combination of those dams. Oh, somebody else coming. Good for you. Good for you, we are the few. Good for you, we are the few. Good for you, we are the few. Tant mieux pour vous. On est parmi les seuls. Tant mieux pour vous. On est parmi les seuls. Tant mieux pour vous. On est parmi les seuls. Little white poodles, so nice. Poodles I love. Poodles I can pet a lot. They don't bother me, poodles at all. Les poodles, mais ça me dérange pas pendant tout. Je peux les flatter pendant longtemps sans avoir des allergies, comme flying without sneezing, whatever. There we go, drill it. And here we are on the stairs, les escaliers. Les escaliers ici, qui veut financer, puis je descends en bas de cap d'acier 300 fois. Anybody willing to support? I go up and down these stairs. These are stairs here. Des escaliers en français, stairs in English. In English, stairs in French, escaliers. Des escaliers. Là, je monte puis je descends 300 fois pour $300 à bas de Cap d'Acier avec du rock-and-roll. With rock-and-roll, I'm gonna go up and down. For yourself, for your family, for your wife, for your kids, for any cause of your choosing, go for yourself. Straighten yourself, dragging rock-and-rolling for you, go 300 times up and down these stairs. Que je descends puis je monte 300 fois sur ces escaliers. Ici, I go up and down these stairs. Somebody wearing red there. 300 times. Je descends puis je monte ici, PayPal, Amérique du Nord, North America, 300 times. PayPal, somebody wearing red, what you pledging allegiance? Or just playing? Faites allégeance ou faites juste jouer vous autres? Maybe, maybe not. On my turn now. 12 secondes, regarde. 7 seconds. 7 secondes. Ah, that's all I really needed. That's all I really needed. 7 seconds. C'est tout que j'avais besoin. To the west, to the west, to the west, à l'ouest. I still had 7 seconds. Il me restait encore 7 secondes, mais... Hey, if that's 44, I just saw 44, it's set on red, so you're supposed to slow down. Là, ça s'allume, puis ici, ça disait 44. Fait que ça veut dire qu'il faut que tu ralentisses, ça tourne en rouge après 40, je pense. After 40, I think it goes up, because it's supposed to be below 40 here. So I like that, electronic telling you, letting you know that you're going too fast, or there's kids, il y a des enfants, si c'est possible, vous allez trop vite. Fait que je ralentis un peu, c'est important. Turn your heads left and right. Make sure brakes can malfunction. By mistake it presses the accelerator and not the brake, and you avoid important for double checking the security. Double checking the security. And we go for the nurses. We march back west. Marched a lot of kilometers already, eh? T'as déjà fait beaucoup de kilomètres quand même. There's a lot of marching already. 7.7 kilometers. 7.7 kilomètres. Now we drive it. It's like we're driving on a field, you know? Football field. No football tonight. Football weekend. Hockey tonight. Gotta pass by. Gotta pass by, man. Children are arguing. They want to have it their way, the children. The parents saying, hey, you can do your way. The children want to have it their way. The parents say, no way. I just got inspired by a a dialogue between the parents. I got inspired with some rock and roll. This is how I get inspired with my rock and roll in nature and civilization. Ça m'a inspiré pour du rock and roll, les enfants, puis avec les parents. Je dis, les enfants veulent d'une manière, les parents disent non. Pas besoin. De la nature puis la civilisation m'inspire pour mon rock and roll. This rock and roll 24/7, you already know in the Lair of the Dragon, vous savez déjà. Do rock and roll with a little bit of rap. I rap for the farmers, butchers, nurses, pour les infirmières, les infirmières. You know your fitness journey starts now, man. Tonight might start tomorrow. Don't wait, start. N'attendez pas. Carpe diem every day I live since I died of COVID. Puis je suis mort de la COVID. Je vis tous les jours. Carpe diem, and this is how I live it. And we drive it west, to the west. On va vers l'ouest, vers l'ouest, vers l'ouest. To the west. To the west, we drive it. À l'ouest, je dois mettre mes gants par exemple, parce que là je pense que ça a tombé, il faisait 6 degrés, puis là, je pense que ça approche de 0. C'était en bas moyen, peut-être. Maybe it was 6 degrees when I left. Around 3:03 I left, it was, well. So it seems now that it lost a lot. Like, it seems like it's dropped by 6 at least. So it's maybe even by 7, minus 1, I mean from 6 to minus 7. I put those gloves, man. Auctioning this glove for $1 million. One red, one black. Je vends les gants pour $1 million. PayPal. Gotta press the button here, otherwise it doesn't change, see? Gotta wait, faut être patient. Or go down and then turn. And always check. Because you never know, brakes might malfunction, les freins peuvent fonctionner mal, puis peut peser sur l'accélérateur, puis non sur le frein. Puis on regarde, look left and right, and then we turn. We can go, it's green, but just make sure, you know, for us to turn and to get it. We had enough time, and still had enough time. Had like 11 seconds left, il restait comme 11 secondes, mais on peut tourner, puis on s'assure, puis on traverse, we take assurance, and we traverse. That's it, that's all. Rock and roll, that's it, that's all. So now we're coming by the way that we usually come during the day, but now it's already, because we changed the hour, so now it's already dark. It gets darker every day, earlier every day, I mean. Sunset is earlier every day, basically, until December 23rd. Fait que le coucher du soleil, il est plus de bonheur à tous les fois maintenant. À tous les fois, il y a plus de bonheur pendant un couple de secondes, 2 minutes, jusqu'au 23 décembre. Fait que les jours raccourcissent, dans le fond, jusqu'au 23 décembre, puis après ça, ils commencent à croître encore. So days after the 23rd of December start getting longer again. But now it's the 10th of November, so they keep on going down. Là, c'est le 10 novembre, fait que ça descend. That's basically what it is, man, you know. And that's drill. C'est ça le drill. And we drill it. We feel good. And this is my work. As an independent rock and roll artist, athlete, philosopher, geopolitical analyst and theorist. Ça, c'est mon travail en tant qu'artiste, athlète, philosophe indépendant, puis un comédien, parce qu'il y a de la comédie chez nous. Philosophie. J'aime ça le mot, la comédie. I like comedy. I'm a 1/7 comedian. Je suis un 7e comédien aussi. So we gotta drill it. Faut qu'on fasse le drill. And you know, sometimes we just gotta do. Il faut qu'on fait juste ça. just faire, you know. So you just gotta do, man. Just gotta do. I'm a thinker, philosopher. I also like to do. And I've been doing for so much work during COVID. You can see hundreds of my workout videos. Vous pouvez voir les centaines de mes vidéos d'entraînement durant la COVID. And that's fitness, man. That's drill. Ça, c'est le fitness, l'entraînement physique. Because you gotta invest in the body, right? In the body, and you know, and cars can be fancy, gives us the point A to point B, but ultimately they're metal on wheel, eh? As much as they can are fancy and sophisticated internally, they're metal on wheel and body first. Le corps en premier, parce que les autos, ben, ça peut être, j'aime ça, moi aussi les Cadillacs, c'est mon auto préféré, mais c'est non, ça nous amène du point A au point B, puis il y en a qui coûtent plus que d'autres, puis sont plus sophistiqués, puis plus ci, puis ça, mais à la fin du jour, c'est la ferraille sur des roues. Le corps, notre santé corporelle en première. Physical fitness first. Mind, body. Mind, body, and soul, man. I've been chronically ill, depressed, and suicidal. I have conquered depression. J'étais suicidaire, puis en dépression, suicidaire, puis en dépression. J'étais suicidaire en dépression. J'ai conquis la dépression, puis être suicidaire, je l'ai conquis la dépression. Et voilà les citoyens, go. See people jogging, good. Good Friday, man. You're among the few. We are among the few, go. Go get that jog for the empire. Pour l'empire. Vous faites bien, puis il y avait 44 secondes, it was 44 seconds. That's an interesting time. For us to pass, it said 44, ça disait 44. I just saw 2 more joggers. W bless you. Rock&Roll for you. Je viens de voir 2 autres joggers. Rock&Roll. Vous faites bien. Je chante pour vous autres, hein, du rock'n'roll. Besoin d'un câlin, venez me voir. Besoin des bisous, venez me voir. Besoin des chatouilles, venez me voir. Lavage de pieds, venez me voir. Rock'n'roll, venez me voir. Philosophie, venez me voir. Comédie, venez me voir. Vous avez des idées artistiques, venez me voir. You need hugs, come see me. You need kisses, come see me. You need tickles, come see me. You need feet washing, come see me. You need massages, come see me. You need philosophy, come see me. Come see me. You need workout, come see me. If you don't come see me. You need philosophy, come see me. You need geopolitics, come see me. Sinon, venez pas me voir. Don't come see me then. Right? If you don't need any of those, you might say, I want all those. That's the attitude. C'est ça l'attitude. Des câlins, je vais en prendre. Des bisous, je vais en prendre. Des chatouilles, des massages, la philosophie, l'entraînement physique. Le reste, je peux pas m'en servir, ça me sert à rien. The other things doesn't do me anything. I don't need any of that. Keep it. Other things, food I can use, massages I can use, XYZ I can use, kisses I can use, jogging I can use, sports I can use, loving I can use, food, housing, transport I can use, le transport, la nourriture, la gratitude, le rock'n'roll, ça je peux en utiliser, les bisous, des massages je peux en utiliser. Le reste je peux pas m'en servir, je veux rien savoir. The other things I don't need, keep it for yourself. What else? Poetry I can maybe use. Give me some good loving poetry. La poésie, mais donnez-moi de la bonne poésie. Parce que le reste me cher, mais qu'est-ce que j'en fais? What do you want me to do with it? Give me something I can use. Let me see you work out, train, exercise. Laissez-moi vous voir en train de faire l'exercice, en train de vous... que vous fassiez l'amour. Make me some good loving. Give me some hockey. Give me some dancing. Give me some boxing. Donne-moi de la boxe, du sport. We go overtime every time, indeed. Lair of the Dragon right here in Westmount, going west. On s'en va à l'ouest. Le reste, je peux pas l'utiliser, mes chers. This is my work, c'est mon travail. Public, private, partnership, partenariat, public, privé, that's it, that's all rock&roll. Come work out, you need push-ups. We do push-ups, ouais, on fait des pompes. La danse, on danse. Rock&roll. On cuisine. On nettoie. On salit puis on se nettoie. We get dirty, but we get back clean. Blah. Do. On fait. Gotta turn the head left and right. 'Cause you never know, man. Can come for either way. There's stop signs. So you gotta check, because there's stop signs there, but double check always. Left and right, regarde la tête, on tourne, gauche, droite. When you cross the streets, man, it's safer. Brakes might malfunction. Les freins peuvent ne pas fonctionner, ils peuvent par erreur peser sur l'accélérateur. By mistake, it can press the accelerator. Eh? The accelerator. Peuvent peser l'accélérateur, tu sais. Could press the accelerator. It can happen. Ça peut se passer, tu sais. Peut peser l'accélérateur. That's about it. You gotta double check. Faut qu'on vérifie en double. We gotta double check double sometimes. Here we started it. Right here, well not here exactly, but here's the field where it's always 7. It's been 7 o'clock for 7 years. That means that it's correct twice a day. In the morning, 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. Le matin, puis le soir, 7 a.m., 7 p.m. 7, si c'est le terrain en Westmount pour qu'on fait de l'entraînement physique. Puis il est 7 heures. Ça fait 7 ans que c'est 7 heures. Fait que 2 fois par jour, le matin, puis le soir. Il est 7 heures. Fait que 2 fois l'horloge là-bas, il dit la vérité. It's telling the truth twice a day. Morning and afternoon. Le matin puis le soir. That's how we rock and roll with it. What time it is, I'm good. It's 1 minute to 6. We're gonna hear maybe in a minute. 44 seconds, dans 44 secondes, peut-être jusqu'à 6 heures, on va entendre peut-être les cloches. Let's see if you can hear those clocks. Hear those clocks, maybe not. Somebody else jogging, good for you. Give it up for the Empire. Jogging for the Empire, blah, blah, blah. I don't want nothing to do with anything else. Je viens savoir d'autres choses. We're on Westmount Street, on est sur Westmount. We're drilling it back, man. On va de retour. Working. Overtime, every time, workout. En temps supplémentaire, à chaque fois, tous les fois. On nothing to do with it, man. Rien savoir. It's not about some North American Union, Dragon Empire, dancing God His Kingdom. Push-ups, hugs, cooking, housing, paying debts, food security, starting anew, nothing to know about. C'est pas pour recommencer pour l'Amérique du Nord, l'Union, l'amour, l'entraînement physique, la cuisine, la gratitude, la science, plus de satellites, plus de câlins, plus de bisous, plus de rock-and-roll, plus d'entraînement physique. Je veux rien savoir. Hein. La comédie, comedy, yes. Hugs, kisses. Well, you don't march with me. Marches, we see each other. Oh, no kissing, no hugging. What are we gonna do with that? We work out, we train, we kiss, we hug hard. Nous autres, si on marche avec le dragon, mais constamment, on se donne des gros câlins, là. Comme des frères et des sœurs, comme une famille, l'Empire, for the Empire. We hug hard, on se donne des gros câlins, 20 minutes. Puis ça, on recommence à marcher, 50 minutes. On se donne des câlins. Pour chaque 5 minutes de marche, 1 minute de câlin. For each 5 minutes marching, 1 minute of hugging. Or kissing, or both, or tickling. Ou des chatouilles, des bisous, blah blah blah, rien savoir. Nothing to do. Bien ça. I don't do nothing about it. Love hard, kiss hard, rock and roll. Work out, work out, work out. Rent's paid, electricity bill's paid, got food, j'ai payé mon loyer, payé ma facture d'électricité, puis j'ai la nourriture, puis that's it, that's all rock and roll. Gotta keep a step in front of the other, man. Gotta march in philosophy. Philosophe en marche. For the empire, for the empire, for the empire. Pour l'empire, pour l'empire, pour l'empire. Gotta be careful for my fellow citizen here. Not crossing, gotta stay on the right. My fellow citizens. Citizen brothers and sisters. Les citoyens frères et sœurs. Citizen brothers and sisters of the empire. Citoyens mes frères et sœurs de l'empire. My citizens of the kingdom. Citizens, brothers and sisters of the empire. Mes citoyens, citoyens de l'empire. Do some workout, do some gratitude. Thank the farmers, butchers, firefighters. Give some thanks. It's not all about money, it's pas de l'argent. My fellow citizen jogging there. Good for you, keep it up, double it. I always love to see people jogging with the dog. I don't know how visible in the camera. Saluting, fellow citizen or brother for the empire, for l'empire. Faites du jogging, do some jogging, do change radio. We encourage people to work out, train, exercise, TV, public hygiene, hair, be gratitude. Pour la gratitude, pour l'hygiène en public. Public-private partnership. See, I got 13 seconds, 12, 11, 2 secondes, 11. Got plenty of time, man. Gotta put the gloves back on. Stay on the right, on garde la droite. Didn't hear those bells. J'ai pas entendu les cloches. En anglais, bells. En français, cloche. Vice versa. Bells in French. I just saw a bat. A bat. I love bat. It was so black. J'aime ça les chauves-souris. J'aime ça les créatures bizarres, les serpents, les chauves-souris, les araignées. I love spiders, bats. I have a tattoo of a bat. Another bat! 3 bats! No, actually they're crows, man. Bats or crows? Are there crows? Oh, many crows. I love crows, they know my secrets. I'm a queen and a king of spades once a week. Friday night to Saturday, je suis un roi et dame et vice versa. Une dame puis un roi de pique. Une dame de pique puis un roi de pique. De vendredi après-midi jusqu'à samedi. Un jour par semaine. De minuit à minuit. Après ça, c'est toujours l'arc-en-ciel. Always on rainbow. Always on rainbow. Always on rainbow. Bet on rainbow. Always bet on the rainbow. Always bet on the rainbow. Oh, I don't gamble, but some bet on black. Some bet on white. I bet on rainbow. Il y en a qui gagent sur le noir. Il y en a qui gagent sur le blanc. Moi, je gage sur l'arc-en-ciel. Il y en a qui gagent sur le blanc. Il y en a qui gagent sur le noir. Moi, je gage sur l'arc-en-ciel. Il y en a qui gagent sur le blanc. Il y en a qui gagent sur le noir. Moi, je gage sur l'arc-en-ciel. Hey, I just made another idea for a hit rock and roll song. Even rock and roll rap, un autre chanson. Idée pour une chanson hit numéro 1 palmarès. The rock and roll rap. You know, radio drills, I love. This is the building where we began. So this building I really love. But I want a bit some color, you know, some rainbow, like I said. J'aimais ça peinturer cette... Je l'adore du point de vue esthétique, puis du point de vue d'architecture. Ce gros bâtiment, je sais pas quand, 1920 peut-être, 1920s maybe, I don't know exactly, but it's a few decades old. But it needs some color, although the doors, it's actually more like gates, are greenish, so they're nice. Les portes sont belles, mais les autres, j'adore. I like the aesthetics of the architecture. But it needs some color, in my opinion. Ça a besoin de couleur. C'est un collège, mais c'est pas un collège de main, c'est like secondary 3, 4, 5, c'est un secondaire 3, 4, 5, je pense. High school. Private high school, right? Marionopolis. Un secondaire privé que I think they have to wear uniforms, des uniformes. Uniform of the Dragon Empire. Dragon Empire Public-Private Partnership. The Kingdom of the People. Le Royaume du Peuple. L'Empire de Partenariat public-privé. Red, black and white. Rouge, noir, puis blanc. 3 different ones. Dragon Peacekeepers. Security and Service. Les de paix du dragon pour le service de sécurité. Gotta give it for the Empire, man. Pour l'Empire. East, west, north, south. Gauche, droite, nord, sud. Let's go, we cross. We go to the east, to the west, to the north, to the south. And we go. Drill, drill, drill. It's a made in Canada, man. Quebec. Salutations to our public workers. On salue les travailleurs publics. Rock&Roll, thank you for picking up the garbage, the compost and recycling. Merci pour le ramassage des vidanges, des poubelles et du compostage. 3 services a week. Gotta salute. Salute. All integration, citizen integration. From the daycares to the public healthcare facility there. À partir des garderies jusqu'au CHSLD. And there we go. Public-private partnership. Dancing goddess in the Dragon Kingdom. L'Empire, for the Empire, pour l'Empire. For the Empire, pour l'Empire, and for the nurses and all public healthcare workers, this march has been. Pour les infirmières. Cette marche, ça l'a été aujourd'hui. Check to the right, to the left, and to the right and to the left, because they might not stop. I press the accelerator instead of the brake. Peut-être ça pèse sur l'accélérateur, mais pas pour le frein, gars. Faut qu'on s'assure, on regarde, on tourne la tête quand on traverse la rue de gauche à droite. When we cross this street, traverse, look, east, west, the east to the north and to the south. And we go west, on s'en va à l'ouest, west. In these steel toe boots, and on, marching on. Steel toes. But the cap d'acier, steel toes. But the cap d'acier in French, but the cap d'acier in English, steel toes, vice versa. Steel toes in French, but the cap d'acier ou à cap d'acier, vice versa. Des bottes à cap d'acier en anglais, c'est des steel toes. See, that's all rock and roll, bilingual. Put a little bit some Spanish. I love Spanish, I learned Spanish, and in my Dragon's Lair, where I live, it's French, English, Spanish. Où j'habite, chez nous, c'est l'anglais, le français, puis l'espagnol de temps en temps. Puis je l'ai appris pendant les derniers mois, surtout dans la COVID, je l'ai appris. Puis j'aime l'espagnol, I like Spanish. Somebody else wearing red. Qu'un d'autre qui porte le rouge. Maybe there. Empire supporters. Ils soutiennent l'Empire. Ils soutiennent le dragon. Votre androgyne pansexuel, artiste, philosophe indépendant. Dependent artist, athlete, and philosopher. Maybe they support it. Somebody got it. Nobody cheered for me, but that's okay. Bloody man, go. Oh, it's okay. Oh, we gotta go west. On va à l'ouest. What is that? We got 7 seconds. 7 secondes. And just in time, we made it juste à temps. On a réussi. And here we are. Back. We still got somewhat to go until we reach the goal. For the nurses. For les infirmières. And for the empire. You're still independent artist, athlete, philosopher, rainbow dragon. Votre dragon arc-en-ciel, votre philosophe, artiste, athlète. Pour la belle province, le Canada. And for Canada, for the belle province. Rock and roll it. And grateful, thankful that my rent is paid. Paid my rent, paid my electricity bill. And got food. J'ai payé mon loyer. J'ai payé ma facture d'électricité, j'ai du café et puis du thé. Merci les fermiers parce que la sécurité alimentaire commence avec les fermiers dans les fermes. Now we're gonna take it by this side. On va prendre par ici. And we're gonna rock and roll drill it. And it's only gratitude that's gonna do it for us. And some loving, make love for me. Faites l'amour pour moi. And loving is that action. L'amour, c'est l'action. Here, rock and roll. Thank you, nurses, farmers, butchers, bakers, truckers, grocery store clerks. Merci les infirmières, les travailleurs de service public, sécurité publique, somebody gotta love that popo. Firefighters, les pompiers. Nurses, les infirmières. I'm gonna say English and French. Infirmières, nurses. Farmers, les fermiers. Truckers, les camionneurs. So French and English, each and every worker. Hey, firefighters, les pompiers, les boulangers, bakers, cooks, les chefs, and truckers, les camionneurs, doctors, les docteurs. 800 Dragon pour l'Empire for the Empire.